Hey, it's time. You need to wake up from your nap. Heath? Hungry Heath?
What? Oh, hey, what are we doing?
Really?
Hey, yo! Are we live? Nah.
Yeah.
Who all we got here?
Let's see. Julie said you were cheating by saying you were first. Oops, hold on.
I am first.
She said you can't be first on your own channel. Here, I'm gonna scoot over here. I think then you can see me, right? Maybe. Yeah. These chairs don't slide very
No,
well.
they don't. You're stuck in a rut.
There we go. Alright, that's a little better.
How y'all doing?
Hey! So, Lisa's here. Welcome, Lisa.
Howdy. I'm glad you got good results back on your little test.
Yes. Yay!
In case y'all didn't know, we're currently glamping at the Homewood Suites by Hilton up here in the Woodlands. But we got good news. Our contractor came back out today and we have running water back at our house. He said just give it a couple of days, make sure no leaks spring up, and then he'll be back to start continuing on the tear out.
Yay!
So that's good. We're making progress.
We're excited. Lisa's here. Sean is here. Hey, it's Parrot Head Renee.
Oh, her.
Jennifer's here. How'd it go, Renee? Did you... Shauna's here. Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us on Good Friday.
It's always Good Friday. We always do Good Friday on the Friday Night Feast.
Renee, how's your week been with your new job? If y'all didn't know, I think it looks like your phone was turning. It is. Alright, I'll fix it a little bit.
Delilah hit this cord and jostled it. Y'all know she's a tripod right now with her injured leg.
Yes, little
Poor thing.
Delilah. Last Friday morning, oh yeah, some of y'all were here. She did something to her leg or her foot. I don't know which. I've looked, examined. We took her to the vet and I did get her some Arsena care. And the vet just basically said, well, she thinks that it's the torn meniscus. All I know is that she just keeps her leg hyped up. She doesn't lick at it. She doesn't whimper. Every once in a while she'll kind of put it down and act like she's going to use it, and then she's just like, oh, never mind. So when we went to the vet gave us some
Meds.
yeah, Renee knows. But it's basically an anti-inflammation.
I'm sitting here looking at it. Why can't I just hand it to you and you can read it to them?
Okay. And it's called, well, now I have to be able to read this. Okay. Carprofen.
Yeah, what she said.
And so she just takes it twice a day. She seems fine. I've been keeping her well rested. I try.
But look at it. It's one of them big old horse pills.
Right. I try to get her to just stay off of her leg, just kind of rest. I try to use an ice pack, but today what she did with the ice pack, you'll love this, Renee. She decided, I had it positioned for her. She took her mouth and dragged it elsewhere. So I guess she's not crazy about that. And then she was like, oh, is this something to gnaw on with my mouth? So, so they just told us they're going to wait and see how she does over the next week and if she improves or not.
And she doesn't improve, they want us to bring her back in so they can sedate her and do x-rays. And then there's a possibility that they might have to do surgery. But I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, oh,
Poor
baby. I mean, she acts like
nothing.
So happy, all the time. Like when I got off work today, I guess y'all think this, that animals just know things? Like, I wonder if they know how to, like, count the week. Because, like, during the week, Monday, Tuesday, I mean, she's always happy to leave the house to come over here. But, like, on Friday night, she is, like, extra energy. Like, she's pulling. Like, she's like, we gotta go. It's Friday night. And
She knows we gotta get here for the Hungry Horde.
that's right. And so she's, like, super excited every Friday. She'll, like, come over there like, come on, it's time to go. It's time to go. And I'm like, okay, you gotta chill out. We gotta get there. We'll get there. She's right here. She's like, y'all are talking about me, aren't you? Renee said, she says, hey, has a shirt that's not draped over him. Nice.
But it's got bacon grease on it.
Shauna said, yay for moving forward on the house.
Yeah.
And Karen's here. Hey, Karen, welcome.
Welcome.
Sharon,
Howdy.
Shauna said Shelly is doing her impression of Phantom of the Opera, half face going on. Oh, yeah, it's because the phone moved. We're about to set up and we'll move again.
I was just waiting a little while for everybody else to get here before I start running through everything. And of course,
Matreya's here. Hey, Matreya.
howdy. Y'all know we're doing the 2KK challenge, so I'm doing the pork chops tonight.
Yes.
Now, I would normally, these are some really thick with a double C pork chops.
Triple C.
Triple C? Nice. We get from our local farm stand at the farmer's market in Tomball. It's what is it? Texas Farm to Home is the name of his shop, and you can, if you will look him up, you can order stuff online from him. I believe he'll ship out of state too, but I don't know.
If he does ship. No, I think he just does local deliveries.
Oh, okay.
But really good food. Really, you could look up and see how all the animals are raised and all.
Because y'all know Shelly, she's a little bougie, and she doesn't like pork chops from the grocery store. But she loves his.
Bougie. Yeah, I'll eat his pork chops. Let's see.
Snorting at me, huh?
Jennifer said, we just had early dinner at Chili's. I had 2 big burger patties.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I haven't eaten Chili's in a long time.
Aw, Matreya said, aw, poor painful baby.
I know.
I know.
Well, she's fixing to
Oh,
pass
Gail's here. Hey, Gail.
Hello.
She goes, hey, Heath and Shelly can only stay a few minutes. Maybe back close to end.
Yeah, that's what she was telling me earlier. She wouldn't be able to show up till the end of it.
Oh, well, thanks for stopping by. That's
Saving
awesome.
the best for last.
Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other. That's what the Hungry Horde does. Angie's here. Hey, Angie, welcome. TZ Life is here. Hey.
Hello, all y'all.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Sassy Steph is here. Oh, you get your good nap in and you feeling better? I can't wait
How are
to
your
see.
ribs?
Yeah, your ribs, you poor thing. She's just poor Stephanie.
When I first read it, I thought she was talking about cooking ribs.
I know, right?
That's where my mind goes.
I was like, oh, your ribs hurt. What did you do? But poor thing.
Hungry Heath is just a clever name.
She hurt herself at the gym. I was not so
See,
bad.
it's no reason not to go to the gym.
I know. That's what he said when he said Richard debacle at the gym. He was like, "See, that's why I don't go."
That's one of my favorite jokes with Dennis Leary. He says, "Remember Jim Fix, the famous jogging dude? Did a jogging book, a jogging video. He died, dropped a massive heart attack. When? When he was jogging. That's when."
Oh no, poor Stephanie said, just woke up, trying to make coffee, wondered why it was clear. She forgot the coffee pad. The pod. That's something I would do, especially in the mornings.
Hey, just means you don't
Rachel's here. 2 Crazy Ketos. Hey, what's up, family?
How's
Those
it
are
going?
some good-looking pork chops, aren't they?
Yeah.
Melly Mel's here. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome.
Awesome, everybody. So you want to get started?
Howdy.
Oh, Margie's here.
Hi.
She said, my first time. Awesome.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, welcome.
Hopefully it won't be your last. We don't run you off.
Oh, Melly's gonna make egg roll in a bowl tonight. Ooh,
That
yum.
sounds good.
All right, come on, let's see.
You ready? Everybody,
Yeah.
we have enough people now?
Yeah, we got. Now let's see here. 70 said, went to sleep with 2 dogs half laid on me. Took ibuprofen and Tylenol, but not helping. Oh.
The dogs are still on you? Is that why it didn't help? Are you gonna pan on here while I talk about these?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, let's pan down at her. Hey, there's Delilah.
We're not cooking her.
No, of course
tonight,
not.
anyways.
Never.
I'm
I'll
gonna
cook
pick my
you
teeth with
first.
little bones.
I'll cook you first.
Yeah, you probably eat more off me.
Probably. All right, let's go.
So these are gonna be our pork chops. See how thick they are?
Thick with a triple C.
Now normally I would reverse sear these on my barbecue smoker, but I can't set it up here in this hotel. Not more than once, anyways. So I'm gonna do it on my convection air fryer oven thingamajig, and then I'm gonna glaze it with my homemade barbecue sauce that we use making the keto chow cream of tomato basil.
It's really good that way, y'all.
And then I'm gonna chunk up these mushrooms and then dust them with a little seasoned salt.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, when I go to set my pot, I'm gonna throw a little bacon grease in that, because why not? Bacon grease makes everything
Let's
better.
get started. You're making Mama hungry.
Alrighty.
Wow. Oh, so Renee said 4 days at the new job, took about half a tank of gas.
A lot better than the old job then, huh?
No.
Well, we should.
Oh yeah, tank of gas versus filling up 2 to 3 times a week. Winning. And Rachel says, I like that blue shirt, Heath.
I do too. That's why I bought it.
All right.
But thank you.
Let me try to adjust this. Ooh, it's going fast.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Rachel said that's like seriously getting a raise already. I know. Isn't that nice? Nice not having to drive out to BFD, right? Ooh.
BFD? What is it?
Or BFE? I don't
East
know.
for Egypt.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably it. See how much I go driving? That's why I work from home.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is bring out the tray.
The tray.
I'll lay these nice. Look how thick that is.
Come closer.
Oh, I should have got out my tape measure and showed them.
Wow, that looks good.
Look how thick that is compared to my finger.
Your finger.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks
There's
yummy.
a little bone in it too.
Hey, yo, Jerry's here. Jerry and
Howdy,
Patty
howdy,
are
howdy.
here. Wright family's here. Welcome.
And look at the next one.
Oh, you gotta go down a little. There you go.
I didn't want to drip like I already did.
Yeah. Does your air fryer go to 500? Mine only goes to 400. I think it's only to 400 as well.
450.
450? Oh,
And then,
wow.
and then it goes slash toast broil.
Yeah.
Because ours is actually a convection oven, not just a air fryer.
Those are gorgeous chops, Belly Mel says.
So now.
Those are Flintstone chops, Gail said. I like that.
I'm
What?
messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, I'll just grab another one. We're made of money.
No, we're not.
That's what you think.
Well, if we're made of money, you need to tell me where this money is being made because I need the money.
With the money maker right here.
Where? That's behind the camera.
So now I'm just gonna dust these
And what are you dusting it with,
with
dear?
my pork and poultry rub, like I told you earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You never listen to me.
What?
Exactly. I can make the make her talk.
And then we did a little different here. We had a little bit left of our habanero seasoning, and so
We bought some fresh from another fella at the farmer's market and dehydrated them a while back and just made just a blend of just those. And then she's smart and blended it with my pork and poultry rub.
yeah. So I was like, well, might as well get it all on there. It looks good.
And then the tray I'm putting these on, the bottom of it still has some bacon grease from the last time we cooked some stuff. So this is
Well,
gonna
that
be
was
perfect.
yesterday.
Yeah, that was the last time.
Wow. Yeah, 40s? Oh, who's in the... Oh, Lisa's in the 40. Oh, my goodness. And I thought it was chilly here today in, like, the 60s.
Yeah, and now we're gonna have to make some more of this rub.
Are y'all out? I figured you'd use the rest of it.
So I'm trying to do. Here, pop that off, please. So I'm gonna muck with my hands.
There.
And I'm just gonna dust the rest of it with it.
Well, let's see what else they're saying. It skipped on me. Man, those are some serious thick pork chops.
Oh, we love it. This guy.
Lisa said hers were super thin, but
Oh.
you know what? I know Lisa gonna make hers look like $1 million.
So then I'm gonna try and replicate the smoker. So I'm gonna do them at 250, and then I'm gonna set it on the bake setting, and then I'm gonna do it for 15 minutes. Because what I usually do on my smoker, I do them at 225 to 250 for 15 minutes, flip them, and do another 15 minutes. Then I'll jack up the fire and sear them off.
Nice.
When it comes time to sear them, I'm going to do it in a cast iron pan. I'll show you all that in about 15 minutes. Ding.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could set it for 15 on there. And
Well,
then
I
20?
dialed it.
Oh,
When it goes
20.
up, it'll let me know.
Okay.
I'm going to wash my
Awesome.
hands real quick, and then I'm going to step over to the table and start slicing my mushrooms.
But you will. Here, let's do this. I think this will get us both in.
And slide this out the way.
There. All right. Then let me hop over here. Hop, hop, hop. Is that my buddy tonight?
What is that on us now? It's pointing at your avocado.
I think you need to move it up a little. My avocado?
On your shirt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's chopping our heads off.
Oh, and there it goes.
Not that part, just the, yeah. Oh, goodness, guys. Sorry. It's the
Technical.
cameraman.
Technical.
Push it.
No, it's perfect.
Now, is it? Okay.
Yeah. I think
All
it shows
right.
your whole head in there.
Now
What's going to happen when I slide in? Oh, trip on the cord, Heath. That's good.
Well, let's see. Let's
Told
go
y'all,
on
amateur
here.
hour.
Are we good?
I think so. Let them tell us.
Yeah, well, I'll wait for you to sit down.
Oh, I'm going to sit down. All right. Now, pull the thing up and see if you can view what we're doing.
Yeah, I have it right here, babe.
All right.
Yeah.
On a delay. So all I'm gonna do is just dump these out. I bought a whole thing of button mushrooms. And if y'all saw the video we put out yesterday from day 1 of the challenge, we just took a bunch of these and I just quartered them. Like I was said on that video, we used to slice these or buy the ones that are already pre-sliced and just cook them up. But when we quarter them like this, can you see my... They seem like they're really meatier and tastier when you just make them big chunks of them.
Sorry, y'all. Okay. Oh, yeah. So Margie is here.
Hi.
And then, let's see. Melly Mel said, can't wait to see this recipe. Oh, yeah, I read that. Okay, so I read that. Okay, they asked about Renee's job. She's doing awesome. Oh, okay. Steph said, I was going to cook pork tenderloin, but we got home from Mama's and Tommy needed food right then. So first meal for me had bacon and eggs. Well, that's always a good meal.
Well,
to
I
me.
had a cheese stick while I was waiting on everything to start because unit needs fuel.
Yeah, he was like over here passing out. He
Yeah.
didn't get his nap today. Somebody made him work.
Yeah. Because our contractor, I've known him for almost 20 years. We used to work together at a cabinet company. I was actually one of his supervisors. But he's a really good guy. But he made me help him today.
Good. Thank you, Malenko. Whenever you watch this, thank you. He
That's
needs
right.
to work more.
My contractor is the great Malenko.
So what do y'all think about looking on the Chop Challenge for this month? First of all, if you're participating, say, hey, I'm going to be doing it.
Hey, I'm going to be doing it.
And then,
So you have to
because
take
somebody
orders.
was telling me earlier that there was a couple meats that they were unsure of. So which ones are you kind of like struggling with how you're going to cook it? And then we could all
I'm going to
kind
cook it
of
with fire.
help each other how to figure out what's a good recipe for it.
I haven't thought of one yet that I don't know.
Well, the turkey one has kind of stumped us a little bit because, well, here's our thing with the turkey. We're like, okay, should
we
we
don't
do
like turkey.
Well, that too. It's not our favorite. He really doesn't care for turkey.
It's boring.
But we were like, well, should we do like turkey lunch meat and make something with that?
Because we
Or-
found 2 packs of it thin sliced in the freezer.
Is
Like,
that-
hey, those are there.
Yeah, I got them on sale, and it's a really clean brand. But I was like, okay, or should we get like a turkey breast and do something with that? What is y'all's ideas? Oh, it's just in there cooking, babe.
No, but I thought it was. I heard water running. I was like,
Yeah. Steph said, y'all need the indoor grill, right? Ah, hope you get to feeling better, Gail.
oh, and that's the thing too. The other night when we did this
Aw.
last week, when we were all set up on the table and everything, I was kind of scared to do it because the last few times we set up the air fryer on here, it set off the smoke alarm,
Yeah.
and then I have to climb on a chair to jump up there and push the button, and I'm just not into that tonight.
Right, we don't
So it
do
may get
gymnastics.
noisy in a minute. I think I'm gonna step over there and turn the vent fan on.
Well, turn it on low if you do. All
I'm gonna do
right.
that now to make sure it didn't go off.
Oh, Gail said she's had a bad headache all day.
Oh, I'm
Aw,
sorry.
Hope you get to feeling better.
Me too.
Matreya said, hope you're loving the new job, Renee. My PI TrueSense came today. I'm not sure what that is. Let me know.
I'm sure they're talking.
Steph said, hope you get to feeling better. To Gail. Okay. Oh, right, family's here. I said hi to them. And you gotta say hi to Brantley.
Hi, Brandley. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
That's on low right there.
Okay, watch your feet. You're about to trip. Let's see.
So let me know if I need to speak up over that ruckus.
Yeah, let us know if it's bothersome here.
I'd rather y'all hear that than hear the alarm going off.
Yeah, let us know if that's too loud.
So I
or
think we've set it
anything.
off like, what, 6 times?
Probably every day. I'm surprised we're still here at the hotel.
Right.
Okay, we answered that one. And it's cold night. Oh, okay. Rachel said that's a dinosaur chop. Aren't those huge? Matreya said, oh, where'd it go? She said they look really thick. They're good. I've always been very picky about my pork. But when I found that, like, I would just refuse to eat anything other than bacon or a full ham. But when I found this farmer and I tried his, I was like, okay, I like these pork chops. I'll eat them. And so I just get all of my pork except for bacon and ham from him. But I did get a ham from him too, which, we should have thought it out. That would have been good this weekend.
We can still do that.
I don't know.
Is that this weekend that they're calling for him?
Yeah, on Sunday.
I know,
'cause it's
but
Easter.
I want to do it on the smoker.
I know. All
And
right.
I mean, yeah, we got water running now. I still feel a little iffy about cooking in that kitchen though, with all that stuff still hanging from the ceiling.
Renee said I bought some baby backs and some pork belly to experiment with.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we
way
need to get
to
too.
go.
Some pork belly.
I know.
I love that.
Lisa said those are some serious thick chops. Mine's for, oh yeah, I read that. See, I jumped around here. Shauna said, here I thought y'all were made of protein instead of money. That oven goes to 11. Shauna said, here I read that one. Okay, Lisa said it's 45 but feels like 43. Goodness, I hope you have some hot coffee, Lisa. Shauna said, haha, if they weren't already, I'd say they should go on the road. Ooh, Jerry said it's 100 in Phoenix.
Oh wow.
Ooh, goodness. Is it
I don't know,
a dry
before
heat?
Huh?
It's a dry heat, isn't
I
it?
believe so.
I don't know if that really makes a difference, but
Hot is hot.
right, 100 is 100. Oh wow, Gail said it's 30s in Ohio where
I'd rather be
she's
in the
at.
30s than 100.
Wow. Oh, Rachel said I like seeing you season it. Most people are afraid to season. Not he. Sometimes I have to tell them, hey,
Slow down.
hold back a little bit on mine.
Ah.
I want to be able to taste a little bit of the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Because
it.
what I usually do is just start dusting it until my elders talk to me and tell me, that's enough, son.
Let's see. Shauna said, oh my, while listening and watching, I'm going through a mountain of papers. I just found an unopened Christmas card. I hope there's money in it.
That's all I was going to say. Maybe there's a gift, a gift card in there too.
Lisa said, I can find those habaneros here in Indiana. Y'all are going to have to send me some of your dry habanero seasoning.
Okay.
All right. We can need to find some more too. Because those actually came from one of the farms at the market.
Because we really would like buying his jalapenos too, because he It's weird because whenever he sells them to you, he gives them to you on a paper plate and he just slips them in a bag.
Yeah, he's like so
Country.
very country, and he's just like $2 for like a plate this big, like a dinner plate full of jalapenos,
usually
real big
huge,
ones.
too.
And we're like, oh well, how much? And he's like, $2. And he just throws it in the bag. And
I'm
he's
like, why have we only bought one?
I know. He's always like, we need to buy all of them. No. Oh, April's here. Welcome, April. Let's see. Oh, Steph said Mama's probably watching, but she can't chat from her phone. Well, hi, Mama.
Howdy.
Yeah, everybody say hi to Steph's mom. That's so sweet. Jerry said, I just say, Alexa, set a reminder for 15 minutes for steaks.
Right?
Well, we don't have Alexa or Siri, or we have Heath. And that's usually who I say. Heath, set a timer, and he'll do it.
Mow the wagon, the mule don't care.
Whatever. Let's see here. Steph said, oh, and Jimmy is going to be only driver until Tuesday. And Boss said he's going to try to get Jimmy a raise. Ooh, I hope so.
Does he get overtime also then?
Yeah, let's all give good thoughts and prayers to Jimmy that he gets that raise. We all need a raise.
I asked my boss one time for a raise. He handed me a ladder. You believe that?
You were such a dork. Lisa said I didn't get any special mail. I thought mail didn't run today. Oh, wow.
Oh, maybe that's what's going on then, because we got a piece of mail in
Oh, that's
the other
right.
day. The other day we got a piece of mail that wasn't addressed to us, but it was in our mailbox. So I put it back in there with the flag up and nothing happened to it.
That makes
That's
because
why.
I worked today.
Yeah,
And-
everybody else should too.
I know, because I worked and
Slackers.
the customers sure didn't think we were closed, I'll tell you that much. Let's see.
That's why it doesn't happen.
Gail said, Shelly, your hair looks so cute like that. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to like get out of my face because look, my hair, look how
Crystal
long
Gale.
it's getting so long. And sometimes like when I'm cooking or doing stuff, it's like, see, when I'm at work, I have my headset on, so that keeps it held back. And then like all of my headbands, I should bring a headband. Let's see here. Right
I told
Family
you
said
look
we're
good with a
making
ponytail anyways.
yeah. Right Family said we're making cardboard chili. Ooh,
Oh,
that
nice.
sounds good. Nice. What else is everybody eating the pork chops or what? Rachel said at this point, Alexa's a family member here. Do you have to give her Christmas gifts?
Yeah.
Jerry said, love me some sauteed mushrooms.
Yeah.
Steph
Hey,
said,
I kind of messed up though, because I think it'd be better if I had some little bacon bits in it, but we don't have any thawed. But I did find one last package in our the freezer at the house of our homemade bacon using the 2KK recipe.
yeah, we gotta do that soon. Let's see. Oh, Steph says, Shell, gotta mail your package tomorrow. Didn't get to the post office, and today didn't the mail until this afternoon. Don't worry about it, Steph. You're good. Renee said, thank you for the sweet card, Rachel. Yes, Rachel, thank you. I got my cartoon. I put it up on the refrigerator here. What?
We should have did. That little muffin maker thing that Steph gave us, we should have made some carnival muffins to have with dinner tonight.
Oh.
But just showing off, you know?
Right? But Terry said, I was thinking of mushroom gravy for cube steak day, then discovered cube steaks here were over $7 a pound.
Why?
What? That's crazy. I would just take like a cheap sirloin and just beat it to death.
Yeah. Cut it into
good.
cubes. Now it's a cube steak.
Oh, Rachel said my hair's so cute.
I told you.
Oh, thank you guys. Steph said, you better behave.
But hey, what did I do?
You, buddy, are lucky to be alive right
I
now.
have a knife in my hand. You be nice to me.
Whatever. That's not gonna hurt much.
I'll come through that screen quicker than a hiccup.
Oh, Shauna's with you. She said, of all the meats I don't like, it's turkey. But I have never cooked a Cornish game hen.
See, there's my buzzer.
There's his buzzer.
You're gonna have to swing over here and show
Oh,
him.
Okay.
Oh, and I gotta
How
find
did
the
you
phone.
get caught up? Oh, that smells good.
That does.
All right, y'all. Let's see.
Oh yeah. What do we always say? We wish you had smell-o-vision.
Right?
Trying to slide
Steph
over here.
says she's not scared.
Because if I step over here, I'm eclipse.
Yeah, what happened? All I see is blue. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That looks good. Wow. Oh, Defense Wiz is here. Hey, welcome.
Wow.
Oh, that looks good. Let me get a little close up there.
I don't even know if we need to do another 15 minutes.
Maybe 10. You got it on 250?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Wow, those look good. Well, you know, a lot of it, I think, is also the seasoning. Kind of makes
yeah.
it look. Wow.
I'm just gonna grab it with both hands, make sure I don't spill, because there's a little grease trap here. All right, now we rinse and repeat.
Yeah. Wow, Karen
Now,
said
do
those
like my
look
wife said,
great.
do it for 10 minutes.
Well, you can do it for 12.
That's close
Because
enough.
after you flipped them, they look like they probably need. I'm just trying to get this untangled.
Oh yeah.
Because we've got
Because
like.
my phone was gonna die on me, so I had to plug it in as well as the light. I'm gonna clear the table a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, babe, I need you to set me a timer for 8 minutes on your phone.
Oh.
Because then I go over here and set up the skillet.
Oh, I'm gonna set the skillet. Let's see, where do I go? Because you're the one who always does this. Clock. Siri, Alexa, somebody. Oh, here we go.
Hey, you in there.
Right? Let's see here. Where was I at? Okay, Cornish game hen. I actually like that. I've done it before.
I've never cooked one.
Oh, we haven't.
I haven't.
No, I guess we haven't together. I made it like for Thanksgiving dinner one year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Because I haven't decided if I want to cook it in that air fryer or if I want to smoke it.
The air fryer might work pretty well.
That's why I've been finding a bunch of recipes that way. I
Yeah.
just go on YouTube and just start looking.
Jerry said goat. Don't know how to cook a goat head?
Oh,
The head?
I'd boil that just to get all the stuff. Or I'd smoke it until it just falls off the bone, and then boil the rest of it just to make sure you get it all off.
I bet the cheek meat will be really good.
Now I want
As
one.
tacos. I
Now I
know
want
that we were lucky to get the goat leg that we
Uh-huh.
did. We had, I had to call around and I found one because our normal farm can't do goats, so we found one that had a goat leg. It was so good. That video you haven't released yet though.
No.
We made queso, Viera, and I'm sure I butchered that really bad, tacos using goat meat. Oh,
We bought the whole leg, and then I had
yes.
the guy cut it into smaller pieces, and I threw it all in the Instant Pot, and just picked the bones out afterwards.
Lisa said turkey's gonna be hard to find. Matrey said turkey doesn't have to be boring. Stuff it, bacon it, smoke it.
I know,
Is that-
but I don't want a whole turkey,
Right?
because then I have to eat a whole turkey.
Mel says she's not a turkey fan either, but she does like it smoked. Y'all tell me, should we cheat or no? We were going to go to the local barbecue joint and get brisket and turkey because I think they're right in the same couple of days. And
Yeah,
then
they're like
get
back
it-
to back.
We were just gonna get it from them, the brisket and the turkey, and call it done. So, who is on Team Heat for
Easy,
doing it
easy
that
money.
way? Who is on Team Shelly with, no, we could come up with a recipe for this.
Because they put brisket on a Monday. Thank you, Rachel. But all the barbecue joints here in Houston are closed on Sundays and Mondays. And we're stuck at the house for 8 hours. Well, it takes me 8.5, 10 hours to smoke a full brisket. So I'd be having to fight getting it all done and eating it at the house with my kitchen all jacked up. So I was trying to find an easy way out. And let's just go order some food.
Oh, but Tracy said,
Because I mean, on on the night when y'all doing chicken wings, I know everybody's gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings. So if they're going out to eat, why can't I? That's why they put it on a Tuesday, I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. Lisa said, I've never made lamb before, so that's kind of stopping me. Oh, we've got all kinds of
we
ideas
even have
for
a pound of ground lamb in the
Yes.
freezer. I love making it into burgers. And then make some
Yes.
homemade tzatziki sauce to put on it. And maybe even either stuff it or just layer it on top of using feta cheese. That's so good.
Yeah, the feta cheese. Lamb is good though.
I love it.
You could just do chops. We got some chops in the freezer.
That'd be good too. Oh yeah, we do. I have that whole
Lamb rack, and you can
rack
make it
of lamb
into
stuff.
chops, or you can just take the lamb
Yeah.
rack, and then lamb will probably be on sale this weekend too.
Yeah, for Easter.
And what I generally lean towards more Greek seasoning for
Yeah.
lamb. And
We could do Spanish though.
yeah, you could, yeah.
That'd work too.
We got a lot of that. Okay.
But I still have that whole jar of that homemade lamb seasoning too, so
Well, yeah.
it'll work.
Lisa says she loves turkey though. I'm just gonna stick my whole chicken in the rotisserie. Ooh, that'll be good. Maitreya said that PI was Pearl Izuma. It's a triathlete suit.
Sure.
Oh, nice. Rachel said lamb isn't something we use very often either. Still thinking about how to use it ourselves. Ooh, I can't wait to see what they come up with. Rachel, I really like when you post the daily chop and you give your recipe.
Yes, because that one, what was the one, the mole y'all posted for today?
Oh, that sounded really good.
I'm gonna save that and use it, and I think on the pork shoulder. I think it'd be good that way.
Oh, yeah?
Because
That'd be
the pork shoulders are on sale at the HEB, but I'm kind of worried she's not gonna like it. But if I smother it in the mole sauce, it'd probably make it.
Maybe. And Lisa said, oh, and I've never made brisket before.
Oh.
Ooh.
I've
Wow.
lost count of how many times I cooked the brisket.
TC's Life said, Shauna, juice a whole lemon, add olive oil, salt, pepper, rosemary, put half the lemon you squeezed in the hen cavity and baste with the oil mixture for the Cornish hens. Well, that sounds good.
And a little hot sauce.
Steph said, I got my recipe for bologna already and it's going to be good.
Yeah, because I
Is
think
it-
I want to smoke
Is it
that
going to
too.
be OSCARLEYER? Good?
Mickey Mouse? What?
Huh?
I thought you were singing the Mickey Mouse song. My bad.
Oh, how's it go?
I don't know.
The bologna
Oh,
song.
my bad. Oscar Mayer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what I just spelled?
I think so.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't a reader.
Renee said, I make brisket in the oven, low and slow.
Yeah, that'll work.
Lisa said, there's not enough seafood on the protein list.
I'm saying.
Right?
Thanks, Joe.
Jerry said, I had an eye doctor appointment today. Eyes are recovering from dilation. I have an edema in my left
Oh,
eye.
wow.
Shots and eye set. Oh, that sounds
that's
awful.
some sad.
Oh, no, I can't do shots in anything.
No, even giving blood or whatever, or, yeah,
No,
I have to look
just-
away when they stick me.
Don't do it.
I'm not a fan.
He said, bake some bacon when I got home. Comfort food, meat snacks. Yes,
Yes.
bacon makes everything better, right?
Yep.
Jerry said, protein is the new Bitcoin, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Rachel said, I was afraid if I had too much seafood, more people would try that more people would try the challenge. Why can't they? Would not try. Oh, I see it. Just read, right?
Well, I think all I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
really?
I think we're just gonna make some seafood as a side dish to everything.
Yeah.
That'll show you.
That salmon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, Steph said, we're really behind. We gotta get caught up here. Steph said, Phoenix is a dry heat. You won't sweat, and when you walk outside, you go hoarse. You gotta stay very hydrated. Yeah, because she lived in Phoenix for a while. Let's see. Lisa said, I got enough meat for the challenge for the next few days for less than 30. I saw that.
Yeah,
You did
that's
awesome. Oops, it jumped. Let's see. It jumped on me.
Because what's on sale right now at ours? The brisket and the prime rib.
The prime rib at Kroger is on sale for $3 something a pound.
And you said it was $1.90.
$1.67 for the brisket at
Yeah, we ought to
H-E-B.
get a couple more.
Yeah.
Load up.
Defense Wiz said, wow, I thought I made huge pork chops. Those are amazing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think it jumped a whole lot. Wow, those chops look great. Okay. Let's see. I'll
What do
probably
you want,
cook
baby?
when you're done. It's too early, Oshana said. Yeah, because you're in California. Oh, there's your 8 minutes.
Showtime. All right.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna put the bacon grease in the pan.
Uh-huh.
Start heating that up. So when this goes off, I can put it straight in there and start searing it.
Okay.
You want to you just talk to me.
Yeah. Oh, Angie's here. Hey, Angie. She said that pork chop would make a good stuffed chop. Yes, we usually do stuff them, but it's just too much to deal with here trying to stuff pork chops and everything else. So we've done stuff before. We definitely have a video on stuffing it, and when we stuffed it, we used a keto chow recipe, the tomato basil, to make a good sauce for it all.
And you stuffed it with goat cheese.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see here. You can add Alexa to most smartphones. There's a free app. Oh, okay. But then it's gonna hear everything I say. Rachel said, I love seafood too. While Joe was working a lacrosse game, the boys and I went out for seafood on Caleb's birthday. While it was just us, we spared Joe. Wow, well that was nice. What did you have? My favorite seafood is probably lobster. What's y'all's favorite? What's your least favorite seafood? I have to say my least favorite is, it was called like sole, I think. I don't know, it's some kind of cheap Louisiana, and somebody made it up for me one time and I was like, oh, this is awful.
No, the worst one in Louisiana is alligator gar.
Maybe it was that. Let's see here. Where did it go? Okay.
Babe?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to spin around so they can see me put this in the pan.
Okay, Mel said made pork chop for breakfast. Give me just a minute to catch up. Let's see. Defense Swiss, everybody saying hello, laughing at you, they're not scared. See how behind we are? Karen said those chops look great. Well, wait, it really took. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, Steph said, okay, Steph is Team Parker, both y'all. Well, we can't be both. We can't both eat out and make it ourselves.
Yeah, we can every other night.
Oh, here you go. TC's life is for you. She's Team Heat.
Well, yeah.
She wants, all right, so one for you.
All
one
right.
and a half. We'll give it just a minute.
Well, I'm gonna burn the pan.
Rachel says, don't struggle to get it done. Use a shortcut. Steph
Oh
said,
my goodness, these look amazing.
Shauna said, I'm not going to BWW because we don't have one. Plus, I make good ones. Right? All right, let's turn it around.
You get them a good shot of that.
Well, you gotta pull it out.
I just don't want to spill it because of all that grease in the bottom.
Ooh, those do look good. Wow. Yummy. And so now you're gonna sear them?
Yes.
Renee said no tilapia. Oh, Rachel is not a big calamari fan.
Oh,
Ooh, that
I
looks
love
good.
calamari.
Ooh, yeah. And how long are you gonna cook these?
Until they tell me not to.
Until they tell you
I'm
not
gonna
to?
do it for 10 minutes. I mean,
No.
2 minutes, my bad.
Yeah.
Why do you set the timer on this thing? Oh, timer.
Yeah.
2. Oh.
Okay. Mel said you could make. You should make Cornish hens when you're back home in your smoker. Well,
That's what I'm thinking.
Defense List said anything that involves brisket, I'm on that team, even if turkey comes with it.
Well, because that's what I was thinking. I could smoke the turkey and the smoke up brisket and a turkey breast. But I also have a plan whenever I do the brisket that I was also going to do burnt ends and Texas Twinkies. But that might be a 2-day cook.
Renee says, Shelly, y'all could do bacon wrapped turkey chunks on your kebab baker with a kitchen seasoning.
That's an idea.
That is. Steph said we're doing wings tomorrow instead of thighs. That works. Defense List said doing both lamb chops and a full leg of for Easter this weekend, and there's only 4 of us.
I wanted to smoke a rabbit for Easter, but That might be all hard to come by.
Ooh, you might want to check that. It's getting awfully smoky. Matrea said mole or adobo sauces make everything taste great, right?
Oh, yes.
Lisa said
Can y'all see that?
almost 4 pounds of
Have y'all seen this?
$5. Yeah, they're seeing that. Rachel said mole sauce was something I've really missed, right? There's actually a restaurant really good in Salt Lake City.
Yes. What was that called?
It's called the Red Iguana.
Yeah, well, there's 2 different ones, though.
No, they're both Red Iguana.
Okay, 2 locations, I mean.
And they make, like, I think 9 different mole sauces.
They'll bring you a plate of it, and it's like a little serving of all of them.
Yeah, where you get a sample of all 9, and it's in Salt Lake City. And their food there was amazing. Of course, that was free keto, but I've always wanted to go back just to try everything. Let's see. Oh, but Trey said she's thinking of smoky bologna.
I'm just gonna do another 30 seconds and I'm pulling them.
Jerry said that keto chow tomato basil mole sauce sounds like a cool creation. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, here's Stephanie. Bologna has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My bologna has a second name. M-A-Y-E-R. And then, oh, I'd love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, say, because Oscar Mayer has to say it with bologna. But see, I'm not a good singer here.
So obviously the marketing worked on that one.
Oh, Pam's here. Welcome, Pam. And Rachel says, I sing that song every time I see bologna. It goes through my head too, Rachel. But I sing to myself because I'm not a good vocalist. Okay, so he's gonna get ready to smoke us out here.
Don't those look amazing?
They do look good. Wow.
Well, what I need though, hold on. I need a little plate.
Why do you have the oven on, the skillet on?
I turned it on off.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because aren't you gonna need to do the mushrooms in it?
yeah.
Here, you deal with the pork, and I'll deal with the mushrooms.
Alright. Is they gonna be on camera though?
Yeah, I'll get them.
I forgot all about the mushrooms, folks. I'm sorry. Should be. Oh, that doesn't hurt. She got them chef hands.
This is like cold.
It was just on storming hot.
I know, but that's the thing with this range, you can't put it past low medium here, like in between.
So, whenever I made this barbecue sauce, I emptied this mustard jar. And then I figured why not just fill it back up and make it a squeezable.
And that's the barbecue sauce that you did with the 2KK, right?
Yes.
I mean, not the 2KK, the tomato basil keto chow. Right?
Yes. And the only problem I find now, though, it's a little too runny. I like mine a little thicker, so I gotta tweak the recipe a little more.
Okay, and I'm just gonna add mushrooms here. And then with my mushrooms, I always like to really get them coated in all of the grease. Because I like my mushrooms to get nice and coated here. And then I find they cook a little better. What are you trying to do, babe?
I was reading the dial on this. So I'm just gonna set it on a broiler and pop back in here just for just a few minutes, just to toast the edges of this. Then we'll flip it and do it again. I'm just gonna barely turn it on.
Alright, I'm just gonna add some bacon grease here. We've been saving it in one of these little containers.
Yeah, cause this hotel gives you free breakfast every morning, and it's just usually scrambled eggs and sausage and potatoes, and we've been feeding it to Delilah.
Well, except for the potatoes.
Yeah, we had been until she got hurt. she's too fat. We need to put her on a diet.
Yeah, they said my baby's fat.
She was 67 pounds, I think they said, and they want her around 60 pounds.
Where's the seasonal, babe?
Oh, right here on the table. Okay, I'm done.
Whew. It's smoky in here now.
Right?
Alright, I'm just gonna season my mushrooms. That seasoned salt. And then I'll let Heath keep stirring those. Cause I gotta go talk to everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Understand.
Whew. Oh, Renee said her least favorite is shark.
I've never had it. I want to try it
I've
though.
had it before. Lisa says she hasn't met a seafood dish she hasn't liked.
Me either.
Steph said her favorite seafood is shrimp and crab. Her least is oysters.
I love oysters.
I do too. Oh goodness.
What's
Yeah.
the one we like though, where they grill them and they put the breadcrumbs and stuff on it though?
Rockefeller?
Yes, I like that, but I think we can. I want to try it and do it ourselves using panko.
Renee
pork
said
panko.
no tilapia. Lisa said no tilapia.
I've had it. It's okay.
But Shirley said, I like most seafood. There have been a couple of times I didn't care for it, but that's rare. Steph said, Shelly, yes.
We'll cook it a little more done
y'all-
then.
Y'all can do like we all did that Saturday. Have a free snack like the stuffed mushrooms and they go out for the meal.
Right?
Rachel said those chops look amazing. Oh, Caboodle Breeze here. Welcome.
How's it
Thank
going?
you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Defense Wizard said, I'll pretty much do any seafood, but tilapia is kind of just a waste of time and money. Caboodle Bree said, you could even say, amaze balls.
Yeah.
Balls. Let's see, Lisa said, wow, those pork chops look amazing. Renee said, I won't even buy farmed shrimp or farmed fish. Yeah, I always try to get, wild.
Well,
Rachel
on the
said,
shrimp.
amaze balls.
on the shrimp, we're not buying wild. You like the ones that are frozen?
Those are wild.
Are they? But
Yes.
they're frozen.
Yeah, you could get.
But we could get them directly straight from the ship. Little Emma's. Remember the little?
Yeah, I know, but I don't like Gulf shrimp. I like the other.
Bougie.
I like my Argentine or pink shrimp. Jerry said, now I want brisket.
Me too.
Karen said, I love shrimp, scallops, haddock, cod, calamari, and clams. I can't do salmon. I tried smoked salmon yesterday. Nope. My cats wouldn't eat it either.
Wow.
Well,
What'd you
Karen,
do to it?
have you ever gone to like Alaska? Because I always liked salmon until I went to Alaska and had it like 50 times because it's like a Forrest Gump situation. Salmon mousse, salmon pate, salmon bacon, salmon this, salmon that, and I was like, okay, I'm done with salmon. Let's see. Oh, Lisa said, I got the perfect recipe for my thighs tomorrow. Awesome.
Oh, what are you doing?
Shauna said,
Oh,
well,
look
shoot,
at that.
I was going to do my pork chops coated in pork rinds, but I may have to air fry and throw in the cast iron now. Oh, I can't wait to see what you do. Renee said, just go get that big rabbit from the local mall.
Ah! I'll sit on his lap first.
Defense said, those chops look amazing.
I gotta figure out a way, maybe some more of the keto chow to thicken this up.
Pam said reverse sear. Yes. So reverse sear means we basically baked it in the oven at a lower temp, and then to finish it, then we put them in the cast iron to sear off each side, and that'll get it all the way cooked.
That's really only a good thing when you're doing thick cuts. For thin cuts, just go ahead and fry them straight in the skillet or on the grill.
And Pam said, I ate leftover chicken dip you guys shared. Oh, nice. The chicken pizza dip? Nice. Thank you.
I want to make that again.
I hope you enjoyed it. Shauna said, okay, I think I'm going to go take my Porky Good crumbs, add a tablespoon of the Keto Chow apple pie, and coat my pork chops.
Oh.
Wow.
That's a good idea because apples and pork go really good together. I used to have a recipe I used to cook on the stove in a skillet doing part of, I think it was onions and equal parts sliced onion and sliced apples. But there's just too many carbs and sugar now.
Here's one you can answer. Pam said, for those who have electric smokers, are we supposed to wash the walls?
I never do.
Well, you're supposed to. You're supposed to clean it out, and you don't have to wash, but like, remember we used like that air thing and cleaned it
Yeah,
up?
that's true.
Steph said, how's Delilah doing? Are the meds helping? I think so. I think
She's on the couch sleeping now.
Yeah, now she's sleeping. Matrina said, I'm super happy to help anyone with flat top griddles of any kind.
Alright, I think
Defense Wiz said, hello, United Air. One ticket to Texas. Need to be there in an hour. Hello? Hello? Right? I don't know, in an hour. It's going to be gone.
Well, we got a little extra space at the palace tonight.
Right?
Oh, you wanted some of this goat cheese too?
Yeah, put it out.
Which one?
The top one. That's why it was on top. Rachel said, poor baby, I hope her foot feels better soon. Me too. I hope it's nothing that requires surgery. Renee said, tilapia is a man-created fish that most use waste to feed, and they live in small cesspools of waste. Don't eat those.
Yeah, but they use waste to feed to the pigs too.
Right, that's why she's not big into pigs.
Yeah.
Right family said, I can't eat shark either. Baby shark is all I can think of. Thanks. Now we're all thinking of that song. Shauna said, I also have some apple oil. Oh, that's
Alright, I got an idea. Why don't you come over and hold the plate, and I'll serve each one of these up onto our plate and put mushrooms on there.
Okay, have you been tossing the mushrooms?
Yes, that's what I'm doing the whole time.
Well, it needs a couple more minutes. Renee said, I found raw spots between Jolly Center toes on his back foot last night. Told him, Mama can't afford a repeat, so watching that closely now. Oh goodness, Renee, I hope poor little Jolly doesn't have any more issues. Well, he'll all be in our thoughts and prayers. Oh, Jerry said to thicken up the sauce, add a little xanthan gum. We have some. You can definitely do that.
Too late now, though. But yeah, that's a good idea.
Tomorrow you can do it. Yeah, and Renee's right. I use beef gelatin. I usually do the beef gelatin to help thicken everything. And you know what? The beef gelatin might work better because that's already cold, and you want to add gelatin to cold liquid, so that might work really well there. Right family said, Shauna, I think COVID made baby shark. Jerry said, use like cornstarch, 1 teaspoon xanthan, and warm water to make slurry and add to your sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking just more of the keto chow. But yeah, that'll work too.
I think I probably skipped a lot. Renee said, thanks for the reminder, Heath, after I just bought pork stuff tonight. Oh, Lisa said, I got an idea already for the bologna night.
Oh?
Oh, nice. Oh, well, are you going to share?
Yeah.
All right, let me come over here and help
It's not
my
done
dear
quite.
husband. Oh, it's not done quite? So, for those who got to be fortunate enough to have the chuck roast, if it was your first time having the chuck eye roast last night, what did you think? Would it be something that you would buy again and try again? I've only been able to find it like one time here. Oh yeah.
This one's you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can smell that barbecue sauce.
Oh, I know. Oh. Could you do it?
I just don't want to spill.
Yeah.
Alright.
We've had where we've spilled the whole thing all over the floor before.
Delilah liked it though.
Yeah. Look at that, y'all.
Did we turn the fire off on them shrooms?
Yeah, I thought they were done. And I forget, somebody got the, here, are you going to serve up the shrooms?
I was gonna let you do it.
Oh,
So that way you get what you want.
Alright.
Take what you want. Give
Well,
me the
here,
rest.
that means you gotta do that.
I'm gonna do this. Just film your hair.
There. Did you get my hair?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want mushrooms on the side?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And on top. Load me. Here.
Can you hand me my plate?
Yes.
Whew.
Yeah, shut that thing up.
Oh, yeah. Mushrooms. Is there silverware or no?
Yes.
There is?
Yeah, there's a set for each of us with napkins.
Wow. Look
You already set it up.
Oh, I did? Oh, wow. I was going to say, look who's prepared. Did you want to get a close-up?
How's that look? Yeah.
Ooh, so pretty.
You gotta grab your phone and take some pictures too, though.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's set this up here. Ooh, that
think-
looks pretty.
If you slide over to the left once you sit, I can squeeze in too. Or wait,
Oh.
spin it over here where you're at, and then you just point at both of us, huh?
Yeah,
sit on
that's
the
what I
end.
was going to do.
Okay.
There, I think that's good right there. Actually. Alright. So,
I lost my koozie again. Last night I thought the cleaning people stole it.
I know we asked for the room to be cleaned on Friday, and the guy was all like, "Oh, no problem," because last week they were booked or whatever. So we said, "Oh, can they come on Friday?" "Oh, sure."
So we like to have the house clean for our potlucks.
I know. And then when we came back last night, we were like, "They cleaned the room today." So we didn't get it cleaned today. They cleaned it yesterday. So we got some lime, cilantro, and garlic goat cheese. Just to do a couple little dabs of that. And then last week, a couple people mentioned the Perrier strawberry.
No thanks. Not impressed.
What?
It reminded me of LaCroix.
Oh.
But that's fine. I use it more for you.
Might be going. Let's see here. It
Well,
looks a little delayed. So I found it at Kroger, right?
I think so.
And so I bought it. I like it, but you know, I'll drink almost any water. I'm not that picky, especially when
That
I'm
means I'll
thirsty.
give you a bowl of toilet water then. What? I love you.
But you want to give me a bowl of toilet water? That
Oh my
doesn't sound
God.
like love. How is it?
Mushrooms are amazing.
Here, I gotta take pictures, y'all, for the gram. Right?
And of course I'm having a keto chow.
Oh, what flavor is that one?
Cookies and cream.
Nice.
I messed up last night. I should have had it with the steaks and it'd be a steak and shake.
Right? That would have been.
So good.
Ooh. Yeah, these look really good, babe.
I hope they're as good as they are off the smoker.
I'm sure. Let's see. Let's catch up.
And that same
Oh yeah.
farmer's market where we got the chops, we also got these
Goat cheese.
the goat cheese. It's called the Dapper Goat
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Farm. They're so good.
You know what? Next time, Steph or anybody who visits us,
Yeah, we'll go there.
yeah, we gotta go on Saturday to the farmers market. You do that?
First thing in the morning because it gets
Yeah.
crowded.
And they
then,
sell out.
right across the street, we go over to Tejas.
And
Chocolate and barbecue.
Yeah.
They make their own chocolate, what are they called? Those little
Truffles.
truffles. I'm sure that'll be really good for my sugar.
Yeah, no, you can't have the truffles. We're not going there for that anymore.
But the barbecue is out of this world.
Mel says, have you had uni?
What
And
is
I
that?
agree. I haven't had uni. It's
Oh.
like isn't it a type of like a shell thing? Like it's in a little crustacean type deal? Lisa said,
Is that like the sea urchin?
Gonna
We've had that.
Yeah, gonna shave it up, fry it up, and have a breakfast kind of night. Ooh, that
Nice.
sounds good. Renee says she loves uni. Right family said we don't like it. Caboodle Breeze said, wow, that looks so mouth-watering. Thank you.
I do.
Lisa said the chops look to die for. Maitreya said smoked bologna cut up in small cubes and fried up with cauli rice with coconut aminos, sesame oil, a little bit of griddled onions would be great.
Oh,
wow,
wow.
that sounds like a straight up Hawaiian dish.
It does.
Wow. She says, I prefer chuck roast. Steaks were okay, but I'd rather have ribeye or steak strips. I do love my ribeye. I honestly, I was not sad about the ribeye.
No.
I was kind of pushing for the ribeye because it was the second grocery store. We didn't find the chuck eye. I said, we're just going to get these ribeyes just in case.
I really have a sinking suspicion, because they said there's only 2 on the cow anyways, that they're just labeling it as a ribeye and selling it that way.
Yeah, like when you get the really cheap ribeyes, they're only like $4 a pound. I bet it's the chuck eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Right family said we don't like tilapia either, but I would choose it over a snack cake, right?
Well,
Yeah, I mean, push comes to shove, I'll take any protein over some kind of garbage item.
right.
Maitreya said looks delicious.
Thank you.
Rachel said yum, I'm all about the mushrooms. Me too. I love mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a vegan, unfortunately, I ate a ton of mushrooms.
I'm so glad she got that out of her system before we got together. I couldn't be having that.
Well, no, we couldn't. Let's try this pork chop. I gotta figure out where it's not a bone.
That's the only thing I don't like about this hotel, though. I don't think you just pan over there in a minute. But right there across from me is the AC air duct. And it blows right down on our food.
Wow, babe, this is cooked like perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah.
'Cause you know what I did not do? I should have probably.
Probed it?
Yeah, I never checked it for temp. But
No,
okay.
it's perfect. Let's try.
What do you like it better, this way or off the pit? This way?
Well, when you do it on the pit, it does give it that smoky flavor.
Mhm.
But this is really good. Like, I'm not sad about this. I think this is a good way of doing it. And the seasoning is definitely on point.
I'm gonna make another batch of that too.
And the sauce, though, definitely adds a good amount of sweetness to it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
But you put that habanero in there and I can't even really taste it.
Not yet.
Right?
Let's see. Okay, I read that. Defense Wiz said with napkins. Oh, it's a fancy night. We had our napkins.
Well, that too, though, that's at the morning buffet. I just grab a stack of them, bring them here, and throw them in the drawer. Because I do not like their paper towels. They're just kind of.
Oh, Pam said she tried a bubbly today and didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not impressed
I'm not a
with them
fan with bubbly. I did drink them all, but yeah, I wasn't impressed with them either. Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. Renee said another night for Heath to sleep with one eye open.
Why? What did I do? I've been nothing but a gentleman all night.
See, he doesn't even realize the things he does. Steph said, that's okay, Shelly. We know Heath's taste buds don't work with drinks. The coffee hater. Because you don't like the water. Let's see. Defense Wiz said, good point. As Steph said, yes, because I want some of that cheese. Yes. This cheese is so good, Stephanie. I'm sorry, we should have took you all that Saturday.
Well,
It's
we gave
too
her
much
some.
to do.
We gave her some the other day when she was here.
Well, yeah, we put it in the mushrooms.
Yeah, when we do that's what we use for our stuffed mushrooms. It's the same cheese.
There's just so much to do with so little time.
And you were only here for 2 days.
I know. And we saved up and went to that Fogo. That was so
Yeah, I
good.
love that place.
Oh,
that's what we-
Sarah's here. Hey!
Who?
Sarah Warren.
Oh, hi. How
She
you
goes,
doing?
hey guys, sorry I'm running late. It's okay, we just sat down. Mel said that looks delicious.
Thank you.
Steph said, as soon as y'all are back in your house, Hillary and I will be on our way. Awesome. Steph said, good evening to Sarah. Yeah, oh yeah, Sarah's been doing the challenge. Like, she's been walking a lot and posting about it. Like, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Those mushrooms would be better with some little bacon bits in them.
Well, yeah, of course.
We should have pulled some out, but oh well.
Yeah, Defense Wiz said, you guys always have best flavored goat cheese. I looked around the other day at the gourmet cheese section of the store and no luck. Oh, I'm sorry.
What is this one we're having tonight? Lime, cilantro, and garlic.
Mm-hmm. They do make some good blends. They have a couple though.
That are sweet also, like
Yeah.
you use them for desserts. We never buy those.
No, because there's sugar in them.
Yeah.
But all of her other ones that she does, they're really good.
And she surprised me last time we went and bought all these. She knew me by name, called me out by name, and said that she's been following me on Instagram and on my YouTube.
Yeah. So it's awesome. We love going there.
Yeah.
But you do have to get there it opens at 9, and so you have to get there like right at 9.
Because parking is horrible.
Well, not that. It's because they sell out.
Well, that too.
Because we've gotten there at 11 a.m. and there's only been like original flavor goat cheese. And I'm like, well.
Well, that's also the same farm that go in the, farmer's market where that go into to get our duck eggs.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. That's good. I'm gonna have to turn this around. These are almost like little, like T-bone steaks.
Oh no.
These pork chops are so big.
And these are the last two, so when we do go back to the market, we gotta get a couple more.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
The only thing is.
Oh, Mel said yes, sea urchin.
Yeah, we've had that before. We had it.
Yeah, is uni and sea urchin the same thing? Yeah, we had it on a trip.
I know, but where were we? I want to say it was on a cruise, but I don't remember for sure.
It was.
I'm missing the cruising.
Anybody else a cruiser who've gone on cruises? Are you really? I'm having withdrawals because it's been almost 2 years.
Because you've been on what, 26 of them?
No, only like 21. I don't know. I've quite a few. But I do kind of miss it, and it's been like 2 years. I feel like it's our marriage all over again.
Huh.
Because it took me 2 years to convince him to go on a cruise.
Well, this is all pre-Edo, but I got some buddies of mine who love cruising too. But their biggest sell to me on it, reason why I should go, is because you just sit on the boat all day long and get drunk. I was like, yeah, but it's like really expensive to sit there and do that. I can drink at home a lot cheaper. And then we went on one cruise with them, and that's all they did, and they missed like half the shows and didn't even go to dinner or nothing. I'm like, why? Why spend all that money just to get drunk? I don't get it.
Well, some people view it as an escape. You know, when you got stressful jobs and...
That's the cruise itself, though.
Well, yeah, but that's what they choose to do. I mean, that's what you want to do on your vacation, then go for it. As long as you enjoy your vacation in the end.
Yeah, but then they buy the drink package where you drink for free all day, and then they went on shore and went to a bar. What?
Shelly, why do you cover your mouth to talk? Renee said, yeah, Shelly, you could do show and tell.
They want a Shelly mukbang?
No. Because I always feel...
Trying to hold your hand back so you can... So that everyone can see.
My hand. I don't know, I don't like having my mouth open and eating with food or people seeing that when I'm trying to talk. Let's see. Whoops. Ooh, jump. Let's see. Caboodle Bree said, quit gagging up a poor heat. Laugh out loud. Of course, Brian would take your side.
Well, hey, it's alright, man. I know I'm the team punching bag.
Whatever. Renee said, but it's too much fun.
See what I mean?
Steph said, okay, what if I leave Jimmy and Hillary at home and I come by myself for a week?
All right.
How about it?
I won't tell them.
Steph said, but if I do, it should be required that Renee has to come for at least the weekend. There we
Maybe,
go.
I don't know. I think it's kind of dangerous being around the three of y'all by myself.
He might not end
Y'all
up
might
alive.
kill me.
Just think of all the garage sales we could hit.
I'm so glad you got that out of your system.
Who said I got it out of my system? I just don't have any money. Let's see. Sarah said, hey, I totally cooked the chicken. You are awesome. And I slowed down thanks to you, Shelly. Aww. Was it the lemon chicken, Sarah, that you made? What did you think of it? Pam said, Steph, Jimmy will starve, right? He probably would. You'll have to preheat everything ahead of time. What?
If we just listen for a second, you can hear her snoring.
Yeah, a lot of snoring. Can y'all hear that?
It's like an engine revving.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shauna said, okay, this keto chow apple pie is smelling good.
Nice.
Wow, that sounds good. Sassy Steph said that or he'd live on keto chow for the week, right? Mel said, I went on one cruise and really want to go again. Us too.
That's why I was kind of sad that the low carb cruise got canceled because we're like just a little over an hour away from that port.
I know, and then now it's not going to be. The next one's going to be in Florida.
That's
so
an hour.
Really, I know.
That's a flight then.
I know. Now we have to fly or drive.
Yeah, I don't think we can drive because the cruise is going to be a week. It's going to take us a week to drive there.
Right.
So we like to stop on our way and look at stuff and visit things.
When you do road trips, or if you do road trips, what's your preferred vacation route? Like going to a resort, doing a cruise, or a road trip? When you do a road trip, are you one of those where I have to get to my destination, A to B, that's it? Or do you like to go like on Road Trippers or Roadside America?
That was pretty cool.
And find all the weird, cool attractions along your route. Like, because we've done several road trips where I'm like, oh, there's a Paul Bunyan statue over here. Or there's remember a UFO house.
That was pretty cool though.
That was pretty cool, but it was, sometimes you're like, where are we finding this? Like, you go some weird off places.
There's a lot of those we would want to redo because now that we're a little more active, we can go walking and doing stuff. Like we can go do the Grand Canyon again.
Yes, that's why I really like and find Rachel and Joe's 2KK Crazy Campers. And I'm sure all of y'all are subscribed. If not, you got to, because we're not campers, like 100%. We're not going to camp. But their other channel there, it's so much fun. Like, it really feels like they just let loose and they just have such an amazing time. I love watching all. I even like the ones where they're like, oh, look at this camper. This is all the features. I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. So I really enjoy their channel, but it's like such an inspiration because they're always talking about, here's what we're doing. Here's where we're going. Look at how active we are. Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of times in keto, like you hear people, oh, look at how much I've lost weight and, here's my health. But what comes after that? Where do you go from after you've lost the weight? What do you do then? And I think they're like the perfect example of showing, hey, this is where you go. Once you get to closer to where you want, your supposed maintenance, you don't just say, okay, I'm done. You start finding more things to do, and they're always going and doing stuff. And I feel like that's where I want to be eventually is, hey, we're going to go to the Grand Canyon and hike it for the day.
I don't know for the day, but we'll do it for a little while. Well, another thing I want to do, we've already done our 50 by 50 challenge. I want to repeat that, but do it with amusement parks because I love roller coasters. But when I got bigger, I wasn't able to fit in anymore. Now I want to see how many I can fit in. Ooh. I think that'd be fun.
Whoops.
Sorry. Look at that.
Some spam. Wow. Okay, let's see. Getting behind again. Renee said, Steph, didn't you air fry some pork belly chunks? Would you recommend that? I want crispy outside and juicy meaty inside.
Yeah, she did. She learned it from Shelly. Actually, anybody, we learned it from, go look on YouTube, one word, My Ketogenic Family. Mm-hmm. Terry is an awesome chef, I think. She's in San Antonio. And we met her through the San Antonio Keto group. And that's where we went and met them and Dr. Barry and Nisha for a book signing. That's how we met her and then started following her channel too. That's where we learned to do the pork belly.
Pam said, "You go, Stephanie, and have fun and make Heath cook for you two ladies."
I love cooking.
That would be,
That's
yeah, he does. Oh, Jerry said him and Patty have been on 5 cruises and totally miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Which one was your favorite cruise? Like, what, did you have a specific destination or were they all the same? I know, like, our friends, they always do basically the Caribbean and that's it.
I'm tired of the Caribbean, honestly.
Yeah, I know you are, but that's because it's right here for us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Lynette's here. Hey, Lynette.
Hello.
Just got home from work. So excited to be here. Your boss. I mean, how should they keep you that late? I'm saying, I'm going to write to your boss and tell them they should let you off earlier.
We really, Lynette, we really considered your idea of doing the key lime pie,
Yes.
cheesecake, but we got to reading about it and we just didn't have enough time. I mean, we already run 3 hours on this. We would have had to start it on it first and just let it sit here until we're done, and then we'd probably be finished before we could actually touch it.
Yeah. But I think that is something I'll probably do this weekend. Have you had it yet? For those of you that have gotten the Keto Chow box, what do you think of the new flavor? Have you tried it yet? I want to know. We haven't even actually, we haven't even actually opened the box because I saw a spoiler, and I won't say who, but somebody in our group posted all the pictures, and I was like, oh, what's this? And I went and looked. It was on her page though. And I looked and I was like, oh man, now I know what it is. So we haven't even opened the box yet.
We still have a whole bunch from the last 2 boxes.
Yeah, we do.
Part of her cut, she's had to cut back out on the Keto Chow too.
Yeah, and this is like my last week of the cut. So it's like.
And there's nothing but Keto Chow.
No. But yeah, so I'm very light on what I'm eating the next week.
I'm fixing to go caveman on y'all and just pick this bone up and start gnawing on it.
Oops,
So good.
Okay, there we go. Oh, Lisa says she loves cruising too. Awesome. Steph said, I hear Delilah. Jerry said, we love the shows, the excursions, lots of eating, great 4 to 5 star foods on board, never bored. Maybe in 22 or 23, right? That's what I'm hoping. Maybe in 22, for sure by 23.
Yeah.
Sarah said, Jerry, yes, I've been on a couple of them and I miss them too. Aw, yeah, because she actually just shared her memories of when her and her son and his family went on a cruise. Oh, it's so much fun. I really do miss it. That's when I was looking at Sarah's photos. I was like, oh, remember how much fun. I remember the sounds and everything. We may sing to you like the last night.
Yeah.
We do the going away song. Steph said, laugh out loud, Heath. We are 3 harmless. We're angels.
Okay.
Angie said, your dinner looks wonderful. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
I hope you had a wonderful dinner too.
Yeah, what did you have?
Renee said, nope, I'll stay back with Heath while y'all go to that girly shopping stuff. Karen said, I've been cracking up laughing because I could hear Delilah.
Right? Sometimes we're watching TV, we have to turn it up over her.
Mm-hmm. Steph said, road trip, but I gotta stop and look at everything.
Uh-huh.
Sarah said, no, stop at every thrift store.
We did that.
Yeah, we've done that for sure. Renee said, weird cool attractions and outdoor activities. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know this or not, but if you go look up the website Hungry Heath, that is all I started that as our travel blog. Mm-hmm. And then I just sprinkled in recipes here and there.
Yeah, in between us traveling.
Yeah.
Because before we used to travel quite often.
Because I would make we'd open up a Google Doc, and we'd make an itinerary for the whole trip, and then I just go back through afterwards as we're doing the trip and fill it in, and that's what I would use to print or to type up the blog.
Caboodle Birdie said, we do out west road trips and drive and find cool stuff and then play motel roulette and just find a place to stay.
That's scary.
Whoa, that's adventurous.
Now I'm gonna sound bougie because we have 2 rules when we travel. I love telling people this. We never want to stay any place less than what we live in, and we never want to eat in any place that we can eat it back home. Because what's the point in traveling, man?
Everything you're going to?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, it's caveman time.
And then Brian said, pre-COVID, we went through Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Wyoming.
That's not
Wow, that is a fun trip.
What's the worst state you've ever been to?
Oh, I can tell you right now.
I'm not asking everybody else. I know which one we both hate.
Oh, yeah. Which has been your least favorite destination? Brian, Defense Wiz said, I moved from New York to LA in the early 90s and then moved back in the early 2000s and drove both times with all my stuff. I fly everywhere now. I've had enough of the car. Right?
I can understand.
Yeah. There you go. Caboodle Birdie said they took their mountain bikes and found trails. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Jerry said favorite cruise was 10-day cruise from San Francisco to Mexico.
That sounds fun too.
We had so much fun and met new friends. Wow. Oh, Jerry said he loves the new flavor. Nice.
What are we making? We're making this weekend?
Maybe.
Okay.
Shauna said, love it. Go chow lime. Jerry said, Joe and Rachel had an unboxing yesterday evening. Yeah, they did. Lynette said, my favorite cruise was 15 days up the Baltic Sea. We had excursions in Norway, Denmark, Belgium, Russia, Estonia, Finland. Oh, wow.
That sounds great. What cruise line was that on?
Yeah, what cruise line? Let's see here. Oops. The Steph said had to go feed the hungry fur hordes. And then she said, yeah, we stopped on the way back for pictures of Sam Houston statue that weekend. Oh, yeah. Oh, Linda's here. She says, hi, Heath and Shelly.
Hello.
And Friday night crew. Long work day. Hey, Linda. I hope your work week is over now and you can just chill.
She's like, just killed over.
Oh, Darcy's here.
Hello.
Joining late. What's for dinner?
What was for dinner? We had pork chops and mushrooms.
Yeah, and
some goat
how did
cheese.
you make the pork chops?
I reverse seared it in the air fryer. And it actually turned out better than I expected. Because I'm used to doing it on my smoker. And then, of course, I glazed it with my homemade barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I'm not mad about this. It's really good. Okay. And let's see. Charlotte said, cook it up by Casey, apple pie, pork chops.
That sounds good.
My vegetarian coworker says it smells so good. Come over, vegetarian. It's better over here. Right?
Welcome back to Team Human.
Maitreya said, you would hate traveling with me. I like to just take my FJA.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Oh,
I would just take my FJA.
the Toyota FJ? Is that what you're talking
And
about?
just head there. So you like to get right to the point. Steph said, sorry to anyone from here, but Phoenix was my worst. Oh, Maitreya said, my bike, a cooler for foods, sleep at a KOA, or truck stops for showers. But you know, some of those now, because we went to one, I think it was might have been Wyoming, or up there, and it was really nice. Remember, they were like little, like what
Cottages.
are they? Yeah, cottages, but they call them now. What's
Bungalow?
No, the mini houses or whatever. Little house, tiny house.
Yeah.
And that's what they look like. And I was like, and then where it was, remember there was all the wild deer and everything that was all, because we stopped to get pictures of the deer which were all in the KOA area. It was really nice. So there's some really nice ones.
This is really good.
Lisa says, I haven't been to too many places, but lived a sheltered life. Aww. Well, the first thing we need to do for Lisa, though, is get her some more cooking appliances.
All right.
Before we can start getting you out in the world. Lynette said, Renee, he warmed up pretty fast. Nice. Oh, she said, we cruised it on the Royal Caribbean. Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Because so far, my favorite cruise line's been Princess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do like Princess.
Because, excuse me. One trick we like to do too, they offer, if you book a cruise while you're on a cruise, they give you future cruise credits or whatever on that cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will use a coupon on a coupon.
Yeah. And then argue for a discount.
Yep.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, Jerry said we normally sell Princess. Oh,
Nice.
all our travel points are there. Us too. Yeah. What is it? Platinum or whatever?
Yeah, now we are.
Yeah.
After the World Cruise.
Yeah. So yeah, we love Princess. Which has been your favorite ship, Jerry? Our favorite was definitely the Pacific.
Yeah,
Princess.
which was the Love Boat.
I know, but you heard that they're retiring that one.
They're selling it, I think.
And then we went on, what was, not the
The
Majestic, was it the Star was the latest one?
I think so.
It was a lot of fun. That was our last cruise, and we went from Barcelona
Yeah.
all the way, transatlantic to Florida.
Yeah, because when was that though? Whenever we started following 2KK?
Yeah. Because
And
we
we
were
didn't
there
know
in
well
Florida,
enough.
but we didn't know
We didn't know well enough
to go
yet.
chit chat, or we would have stayed longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Steph said, I want to go to Louisiana so bad. Really?
No,
What?
you don't, I promise.
Where do you want to go in Louisiana, Steph?
I've been everywhere.
Lynette said, I saw the Mexican Riviera on
That
Princess.
sounds fun.
It was great. That does sound like a good one. I haven't done that one yet. Renee said, do y'all have an oscillating fan? I hear it once in a while. That, Renee, is the air conditioning vent.
Yeah.
And it'll blow right on top of us here.
Man. Oh my. Oh my.
Jerry said, we really want to do the Panama Canal. We'll drive to LA and park and then fly to Miami and then back in LA to drive home. We've done that one.
We've done it twice.
Yeah, so we did one of them where we went from LA to Florida.
Yeah.
And then the last one, we went from Florida to LA.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
The first one was the best one.
You like the other one better?
Yeah.
I mean,
Are you
it's
done with
great
this?
either way. Yeah. Of course.
I don't know. I want to take it away from you.
Oh, okay. Maitreya said, yeah, she just sleeps in her Toyota FJ Cruiser.
Mm-hmm. Remember that same truck that
Oh, look.
Brooke has?
Oh, yeah. Here. Defense Wiz, we're with you. They said, I think DC has been the worst of all places.
Yep.
Been 3 times, and 2 of the 3 were awful trips. Third time, though, we won the tournament we were playing in, but still was not a great trip overall. What did you play?
Yeah, what tournament? What are you talking about?
Wow, now I 100% agree. I've only been once, and I have absolutely no desire to ever, ever, ever go back.
See, yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, I would drive around through Virginia to not go through Washington, D.C.
Every monument and attraction thing we wanted to go to was under construction too.
Well, yeah.
That was, and mainly though the traffic.
It was just the traffic. Just
And I was
annoyed
not
me.
impressed with the food either.
No. We cooked most of the food.
Well, I know, but the few times we went out to eat though, all these like supposed to be awesome restaurants, I'm like, no. Liars.
Steph said, one of my best vacation spots was when I was a teen. We went to Yellowstone.
Oh wow! I've
And I
never
kept
been there.
messing with the buffalo and freaking Mama out. Who could imagine that? Steph messing with somebody.
My mom used to work at this bar in Alvin. That they had a buffalo that drank beer. And they used to call it the alligator bank because in the middle of the bank they had a huge area where they actually had live alligators, and you could come in certain times of the day and watch them. You watch them feed them chickens.
Wow. Dropped a little. Let's see. Renee said, my vehicle is pretty comfy too, Betraya, as I got it in the back during the freeze to cuddle with the hounds with the heater for short bits, right?
Right.
Learned about that. Jerry said, Princess really caters to Patty's celiac disease.
Oh wow.
And also accommodates Kitty to Edie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do, because the last cruise we did, I put like all the stuff on there, and it was really cool because every night they would come and they would give me the next night's menu and say, okay, here's what we have that's gluten free, or if you want something else, we could do this. Like they really tried to like go overboard to accommodate us. I was like really.
The pizzeria.
Yeah, and then the pizzeria, because he loves pizza. It should be his middle name. Went there and we were like, look, could we just, instead of you putting the toppings all on the pizza crust, can you just do it like in a bowl for us? And they found special dishes to make a pizza bowl for us and put it in their oven just for us.
Yeah.
And like when we come by, because we usually ate there at lunch, we'd come by and they'd be like, oh, do you want a table? We'll get the pizza going for you. Like they started knowing us there at the pizza joint.
Awesome.
Let's see. He said Star Princess is being sold to P&O Australia.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Steph said I'd have to ask Mama what part of Louisiana again.
And ask, does he own stock?
Oh, yeah. Do you own the stock at Carnival? Because that's how we get extra.
Yeah.
She said, she wants to go to Louisiana because that's where her great-grandma is from.
Okay.
I bet you and Steph are related in some way. All her family being down there in South Houston and from Louisiana.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Shanta's here. Hey, Shanta, welcome. She said, sorry, super late, but ate that pork chop for the first time due to pork raising my blood pressure.
Oh, what?
Wanted to say things changed, and no, I feel horrible. I had to
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry.
That's not good.
No. I didn't know that. Oh, Jerry said, we love the Grand Princess
Yes.
and Ruby Princess. Yeah,
Yes, both of those are really good ships.
Both were COVID hotspots, but we love them. Been on both of them twice. Also been on the Royal.
Yeah.
Beautiful ships.
Which one did we do the Panama Canal on? I don't remember.
Coral.
The Coral. Because that one's a special ship. It's not as wide, so they can go through the canal. And there's a space. If you're gonna do that cruise, try and get one at the end. What is that? What do they call it?
The aft.
Yeah, because there's a giant a balcony out there. You can just step off out of the hallway onto it, and you can see everything. It's really handy.
Yeah, especially for the canal.
Yeah.
But it was so tight, you touched the wall.
Yeah. Because I was bigger back then, and I could basically just rub some soap all over me and just turn around and soap myself up in the shower.
I met the canal walls.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't
I was
think
able to
they
reach out and
know
touch
how you took a shower.
Well, no, I'm just saying how tight that room was, because it was a smaller ship.
Yeah.
That's it. You're talking about the two crazy campers?
Yeah.
When they start talking about all their RVs and stuff like that, I was like, oh, that kind of reminds me of the interior of a ship. The ship's rooms.
It does. A lot of times when we see those, we're like, oh, that looks just like a cruise room.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I keep missing cruising, because I keep seeing those. That's very true. Lynette said, I really like the Ruby Princess. Yeah, that was the fun one. What cruise was that? I forget.
I don't remember.
I think that was
I have a
before.
list on there. I just don't want to go look at it. Because actually it's on my hard drive. I have to plug it up, and I just miss too much right now.
I think it was the New York cruise.
Maybe.
Let's see. Defense Wiz said, I compete in beach and grass volleyball.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's fun.
Wow. DC was the U.S. Grass Nationals in 2004.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Renee. I could just take you to my old neighborhood. We
Right.
used to play with them.
Right?
And Pensacola.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Shanta said, thanks. I eat bacon, but only like 1 or 2 slices.
Yeah, me too.
And
At
I
a time.
stick to that, no other pork. Oh, that's a shame.
Do you eat sausage or hot dogs or bologna?
None of it.
None of it. Okay.
None of it. The Defense Wiz said, I need to up my cruise game. Y'all are making me boat envious. I've only
Right.
been on 2, and both were Carnival.
We like. I mean, that's who owns Princess. I don't know.
Well, our friends have only done Carnival.
Right.
I mean, it's good. I think,
It's good entry level cruising.
yeah, entry. If you don't know or you're new to cruising, I think it's good. You just kind of have to research because now they have such huge ships.
Yeah.
At least pre-COVID, that if you went on some of these huge ships, it was just too much. Like
Too
to me,
busy.
yeah. There's a cap on how many people should be on a ship. But what I noticed, Carnival versus Princess, is Carnival has a younger crowd. They do a lot more things in the evening. So if you're a
Yeah.
person who likes to go out and do stuff at night, Carnival's going to have more of those options. Princess, you kind of,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they kind of, it gets quiet after about 9 p.m.
Right.
So if you're, somebody's just like, I'll have my dinner, I'll go watch a show, or vice versa, and they go to bed. That's good. I mean, they'll have a party or whatever every
Right.
once in a while, but Carnival's like every single night. Let's see. Maitreya said, goodness, 9 p.m., good night, y'all. Oh, good night, Maitreya. Thanks for joining
Speaking
us.
of which.
Right? Well, I guess it's 9. Oh, it's 8. Let's see. Question. Linda wants to know, did you all meet on the low carb cruise?
Did we?
No, we didn't get to go on it.
Nuh-uh. We were supposed to go on it, but it got canceled.
Yeah. No.
We met on Facebook through mutual friends who we really don't talk to anymore.
Right?
It was weird.
Mm, almost 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry said we left our first cruise. We sailed from Seattle to Alaska. They
I
hooked
loved
us.
it. We've done Alaska twice.
That was Ruby. That might have been the Ruby one.
I wonder if we were on a cruise together and just didn't know it.
Right? That would have been funny. Because, yeah, our first Alaska was Seattle.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
That was.
I know, you know what? That was the Grand. And so we
Or
got
did we do both?
we got the suite.
Oh, yeah.
And we stayed in Seattle at the Heathman Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
And that's a great story, too. Her mom and stepdad met on a cruise. Her mother is from here in Houston in the Woodlands, and her stepdaddy was originally from Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his son went on the cruise. Her mama and her aunt, her mother's best friend, she's known her whole life, so she's like an aunt to her.
Mm-hmm.
They went on the cruise together, and they somehow got to talking and met, hit it off really good, and then he would fly down here after the cruise. They stayed in touch. He would fly down here and stay for 3 or 4 months, and then she would fly to Seattle for 3 or 4 months and hang out with him.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's awesome, especially at their age. That they, there's they're basically a second life. They started together. It's all so awesome. I was like really happy for him. And then poor thing, he had a stroke while he was here. So it was just easier for him to just stay here now. And I mean, he sold his house and everything in Seattle and just lives here now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just think it's a cool story.
Yeah, it was. That's so cool. Because that's the good thing about cruising. You you have as much fun and do as much as you want to. Because we've been on cruises where we just relaxed the whole time and slept in our room.
Yeah. And then this last cruise where she got sick on it, and that's what led us to keto.
Before.
Yeah. But we met 2 other couples who are amazing people. In fact, all the stuff we're going through with the house, we're having a little issues here and there with our insurance company, and one of the is a retired attorney, and he's a real estate attorney in New York, and he's been giving us advice on how to approach them and talk to them and everything.
Yeah, that's helped us a lot. But yeah, it's just so much fun that I love meeting the people on the cruises. That was good, babe. Thank you.
I am so full. It's about bedtime.
Uh-oh. Let's jump.
You jumped again?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Da-da-da-da. Okay, we saw Retrea say goodnight. Okay, Steph said 2KK equals 2 crazy ketos. Yes. Now we need a new channel, 2 crazy cruisers, right?
Huh? If y'all book it, I'll sell it.
Yes, you would. He's always wanting to go on a cruise.
But it's just nuts because, like she said, she worked on me for 2 years to try and get me to go, and now it's what I love to do.
I know. I can't get up
so
to
much
stop.
fun. Well, also, I kind of got mad at her on the first cruise because she used to churching it up to me about how great it is. And one of the little welcome parties we went to reminded me of this silly stuff I used to see when I went to go to Vacation Bible School.
Well, that was a carnival for the first one.
I was like, what are you doing to me?
They had changed their setup, and I didn't know because it had been 2 years. So I was like, oh, well, don't give up. It'll be better.
You know what I just thought of, too? Remember how when we go to the movies on Princess, how uncomfortable it was on those little small chairs in the theater? Now, it should be more comfortable. Let's go. Book one.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. So Shauna said, "Oh my goodness, it's smelling good in here. Pics on 2KK soon. Awesome." Nice. Defense Wiz said, "That is true. Carnival was party all night, every night." Yes. Steph said, "What kind of keto chow are you drinking?" You drink now.
Yeah, I'm not drinking any of it. It's gone. No, it's cookies and cream.
Yeah. Let's see. Shonda said, "Nope, sad life over here. I cannot eat any of the pork. I miss a good fried bologna sandwich too, but I just cannot eat it." Aw, I'm sorry, Shanta. Well, we'll make up for it and eat it for you.
Yeah, we want your honor.
Derry said, "We love the lounges and the 70s, 80s, 90s music and dancing." Yeah.
Oh, and the piano lounge. I always like that too.
Yes, that was fun. Renee said, "Steph, he had cookies and cream." Oh, she answered for us. Look at that, our groupie. Staying on top of things.
And then pre-keto, we like doing the chef's table.
Oh, that was
I think it'd be dangerous to do it now.
Yeah, it would be really hard.
But that helps though, because then we don't have to spend the money on it.
Right? Steph said, "Like the Zoom meeting with Rachel, y'all see my backside more than my front side."
Are you proud of that?
I don't think so. Renee said, "Shelly, y'all should give a home update."
I just did.
Well, she might didn't hear. So
well, my contractor came out again today, because he also, he does a little bit of everything. And I've known this guy for we figured it up, it's almost 20 years I've been knowing this man. He's, where was he from originally? You always mess it up.
Croatian?
Yeah, he's Croatian. But he's the great Malenko. But the man is talented.
Malenko.
You never heard the song?
No.
Google it when we're done. But
I think
he's talented. He can build almost anything. He's one of my cabinet installers. I was over one of the companies I used to work for. That's how me and my dad met him. And anyway, so he's coming over and fixing the house for us. He came over today, and all of our plumbing is hooked back up and running. He had done so the other day, but he found a leak, and had to leave it undone for a while to get his other jobs done. But he, like I said, he came by today, finished that part, and now he even rigged it up where our water heater didn't have a drip pan underneath it. So he put one underneath that.
Oh, wow.
And then he even ran I helped him today run a hose outside. He had to drill through the sidewall of the garage to make sure if it does overflow, it'll flow out through the garage, out the wall. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's very, very thorough.
The only thing that concerns me is, the insurance taking forever on things, and they basically were saying that they do not cover replacement of pipes, only repair.
We had another plumbing company come out and look at it, and they said that the amount of damage we've had and the age of the house, that they need to replace all of the horizontal pipes in the house.
But the insurance saying they're not going to do any of that, so I don't know. And then with the contractor saying the cost to actually do everything is significantly more than what the insurance has quoted us, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little stressed from that, so
And then
we'll just see.
the list he wrote up didn't even include plumbing at all.
Yeah, the guy, the adjuster didn't even include the plumbing. All he included was just repairing like the sheetrock and the flooring. And they were saying that the amount that they gave us for flooring really wasn't enough. So I don't know. I feel like it's just going to be a battle trying to get.
That's why I say we got two good
We'll
attorney
find out.
friends, and we'll see.
We'll see. I'm not holding my breath. Jerry said, CDC just said that once you have your vaccinations for COVID, it'll be safe again to travel. They're going to get their second shot next week. Wow, that'll be fun. So have the cruise lines actually officially started? Because I keep hearing that, we're going to start on this date, but it keeps getting pushed back.
Well, didn't you read somewhere too a couple months ago that you can get free cruises if you want to go be a trainer?
That's done and over with. Renee said, I'm still laying low even with vaccine, kind of like a flu shot. You can still get a mutation of it. Having asthma, I'm careful. Plus seeing so many patients suffering the variants. I know. That's why we're really lucky that Lisa's doing so well.
Yes. And her son and her husband too, she said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in my day job, I talk to people all the time. They're like, oh, yeah, I have to call in because so-and-so died of COVID.
Oof.
I know. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's rough.
Or one lady I was talking to, she had been in the hospital for the last 4 months because of COVID.
Wow.
I know. And she's like, I just got out. I need this, da-da-da. So, whew. Yeah. So Renee's, I read that one. Steph said, no, just saying because I'm always up and down and I miss things that are said. Oh, okay. Defense Wiz said, I have to get jetting. Nice to see everyone tonight. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for
and
tuning in.
awesome
See you
chops.
next week.
He said, awesome chops again.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm really proud of them.
Shante said, yeah, I am so that all. I was excited to try and see if the lifestyle change would let me eat again, but I will for sure be eating something else for the challenge those days.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw. I know. Well, and sometimes it just takes a little bit longer for our bodies to heal.
Because what was your deal with your barbecue, remember?
Yeah, because for a while when I would eat barbecue, smoked meat, I would feel like it was just like smoking. It just felt like I had smoke inside me.
It was even worse for if they used mesquite.
Yeah, I would get like, it always tasted wonderful.
Almost like violently ill.
Yeah, and it would taste good, but within an hour, I would feel so nauseous. I'd feel like I had like I was trying to cough up, and it just felt like smoke and this. It was just an awful feeling, and then I would just be really sick for the next couple of hours.
Like even if I cooked at home, on my old offset cooker, my stick burner,
yeah,
still
I
mess
couldn't
with
do
it.
that either.
Oh, it would break my heart 'cause I love barbecue.
Well, now it makes me wonder. Maybe it was all the sugars. A lot of the rubs have sugars in it, and then all the stuff you have with it, and then the barbecue sauce with all their stuff, and then all the other things you would eat, and then we'd have mashed potatoes or
French
mac and
fries.
cheese or French fries. So like the first, year and a half of keto, I didn't really have any smoked meat at all because I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. And then finally I tried it. Now I can eat it fine as long as it's clean.
Yeah.
As long as it's clean. Like it can't have any bad oils, so I have to always check and make sure they don't use any crappy oils and that there's no sugar.
Because we have this, what's the name of that magazine? They did the 50...
Texas Monthly.
Texas Monthly. They put out, I think it is yearly, they put out a list of the best barbecue joints in the state. Well, there's this one in Lexington, Texas, called Snow's. And they have this elderly lady, she's 60, 70 years old. They're only open on Saturdays from 8 a.m. until they sell out. That's her only job. She gets up every week, every Saturday morning, starts cooking. And we've been dreaming about going there for forever. But then we kept watching all these little specials about them. And she was all bragging about they finish off their barbecue by basting it in margarine. I'm like, well, I don't want to go there now.
In margarine.
Never
like
mind.
She's like,
all that work.
Smoking it for, and
there's no sugar or nothing in any of her rubs.
Right.
So I was all excited until I heard that.
And then she's like, oh, and to finish this off, I slather it in margarine. And she was just slathering.
She was proud of it.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, well, we're not going now.
I marked them off the list.
I know. It's so disappointing. And she probably thinks she's being healthy by doing that.
Yeah.
Jerry said the Great Malenko. Wasn't that the wrestler Dean Malenko?
Yeah, well, his daddy, Boris.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Malenko said Happy Easter.
The man of 1,000 holds.
Who?
Dean Malenko.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, Carla's here. Hey, Carla. She's very late. What did we cook?
Pork chops and sauteed mushrooms. They were thick. Double C, triple C, thick pork chops.
Quadruple C.
And somebody was asking earlier if we stuffed them before. We have done that. Remember, it was a little pain to cut them open.
Well, no, it's not.
But that Dapper goat cheese is what we use to stuff
it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Renee said I got my second vaccine a month ago, but with the folks I see with so many variants, it's just too scary for me still.
I bet you. I understand.
Lisa said James and I can finally get our vaccine in 2 weeks. Yes, we all got tested negative now.
Nice.
I'm so glad too. I got tired of being cooped up in the house, right? Renee said, just getting COVID isn't what kills people though. It's the comorbidities that actually kill them as they're exasperated by COVID. Right. Oh, Caboodle Bree says good night.
Good night. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good Easter.
See you around.
Yeah,
all the other lives.
Right?
Then we'll run into that's what I love. Is we're running into a lot of these people and everybody else's lives too.
I know. The Hungry Horde just follows you.
Yeah.
Or you follow them.
Yeah. This is awesome.
That's what I've realized too. Like unfortunately, when I talk to a lot of people, that have had COVID or some other people that were kind of surprised. Well, like one guy recently that passed away. Well, he had posted, he was like, well, apparently I was a diabetic. I never knew I was a diabetic before, but now they're treating me for my diabetes and giving me insulin. And then like 3 days later, he passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's something. So it definitely exasperates whatever you have. So if you're like pre-diabetic and don't know it.
Right.
Or he just didn't get tested that, like in his 30s, I think.
Ooh.
What?
That's rough.
I know.
That's young.
I've seen quite a few that were young. Yeah, Renee said, so glad for you, Lisa. It's so scary. And then Lisa said, but I think we recovered really well and pretty quick, I think. You did.
Yeah.
I mean, at least what you told us, it didn't seem like it was
maybe a week.
Really harsh or anything. Because some of the people I've talked to that have had COVID,
bedridden,
well, hospital bound, or when they talk to me, they're like,
really does a number.
And they say, oh, it's just hard to get around. It's hard to walk, and some people really seem like it's really gave them a number. So I bet being keto is probably what's helped a lot. Because everybody I've known so far in the keto and carnivore communities that came down with COVID, none of them have mentioned having any severe reactions.
They bounce right back.
Right. They pretty much get over it.
Nice.
So that's good. Renee, okay, I read that. Shauna said crunchy on the outside, juicy and appley on the inside. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Carla said yum. Jerry's going. Good night, Jerry. Happy Easter. Good night, Patty. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And Lisa said, yes, Shelly, I agree. I think keto helped tremendously.
Well, like Dr. Barry says, the proper human diet.
I know. And that's what's kind of, like, what do y'all think? It kind of like here's the opportunity where people could have really learned and really focused on improving their health, right? Because of everything we learned about COVID. I mean, to me, it seems like common knowledge that if you have these metabolic issues, you're going to have a harder time, and so need to find ways of getting over the metabolic issues, and that more people would find people like Dr. Barry or Dr. Sivas,
Oh yeah.
All of these, and learn, okay, all of this stuff that I have can be reversed or treated to very minimum. But I don't see it. Like, the people that I'm friends with outside of like the keto sphere, they're all like, oh, I had, a salad with this fried chicken today, so I was being healthy, and here's my apple juice and orange juice for breakfast, or, oh, I had a bowl of oatmeal. And I'm like, really? People still eat that? Right? Are you ever like, do you see any, well, you are in some food groups. Do you notice any difference?
Yes. They're just, like, you're eating that? Really? Why? I don't know why you're a diabetic.
But then they look at your food and they're like, oh my gosh, that's so much meat.
Yeah.
Because he's had people say before when he posts pictures on Facebook, they'd be like, oh my gosh, you look like you're going to have a heart attack. Or some people have said some rude things before. And it's like, oh, really? And who are you to judge, like, what's getting somebody healthy or not?
Right.
And to say that against you when you've obviously lost the weight and reversed your diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
And when you tell them that, they're like, yeah, but that's dangerous.
Because my old roommate told me that I need to be careful because everybody she knows that had done keto's when they stopped doing it, their health actually got worse. I'm like, well, there you go. Just don't stop doing it then.
Yeah.
There's your clue.
Right? Wow.
Or that one girl we knew said when she stopped, it doesn't work because when she stopped, she gained all the weight back.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
Yeah, she was like, oh, I did keto for like 3 weeks, but then as soon as I stopped, I gained all my weight back, so it doesn't work. I'm like, did you even hear what you just said? That's why it doesn't work? No, it doesn't work because you stopped letting it work. But
like I probably told this story before, but one of the road trips we went on, we went to a barbecue joint, and I don't know why, but they gave us the Texas toast. They gave us so much. They gave us basically a loaf and a half of bread, and I just kept stacking it up on the plate and putting it beside me. And there's another guy sitting next to us, and he's like, "You not gonna eat all of that?" I said, "No." He goes, "You don't like bread?" I said, "No, I don't." He was doing, and I started telling him about us being on keto and everything. He goes, "Don't you miss it?" I said, "No, I don't miss being a diabetic at all."
Right?
No, I don't miss it at all.
I know.
And then a couple of my foodie, the Facebook groups I'm in, they're just making conversation, asking what foods you're allergic to. I said, carbs. A couple of them started laughing at me and telling me, that I was being silly. And I was like, no, I'm actually allergic to it. That's what caused my diabetes.
Right?
So I can't have them.
Right. Exactly.
I just feel like you just got to change your way of thinking. Like
Yes.
I've told people before, it's not that I can't have this, I don't want it.
Right. Yeah. I don't want all that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, the baby's awake.
Like she was saying before about how much I love pizza. It literally, I told the story before, but I actually had 2 roommates at the time. One of them worked at Papa John's, one of them worked at Pizza Hut. I literally had my fridge full of pizza boxes from both of them, just bringing stuff home. And I didn't buy groceries that one, like maybe a month and a half, because I just ate leftovers there. And then I would, during work, I would just, because I worked in the truck all day, driving from house to house, do my cabinets, I would do drive-throughs for breakfast and lunch, and I come home and eat pizza and just sit and play on the computer or watch TV all night. I don't know why I was 460 pounds and a diabetic.
Right? I know. Mind blown. Like, how did that happen?
Right. Sedentary lifestyle and crappy food. That'll do it to you every time.
Well, you're probably sedentary because you felt like crap all the time from eating all that crap.
Because I would sit down and eat a whole large pizza by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Crust and all.
Yeah.
And suck down a 2 liter of soda, too.
Yeah. When I was single, I would go and get a bottle of wine, order a pizza. I would eat the whole I would be playing on my PC games. And I would eat that whole pizza during that night and drink the whole bottle of wine. That was like my Friday night treat.
And then a couple of buddies of mine, we would go to Cece's Pizza, the buffet thing.
Goodness.
And we'd have contests, see how many pizzas we could eat. My record was 48.
That's it?
Yeah.
Surprise. Steph said, Mama, Jimmy, and Hillary were sick for about 3 months before they brought up COVID, and we think they had it then. I was sick too, but only for a week. Oh, wow. If it was COVID, I got it over it way quicker than them. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Were they, was Jimmy keto then, Steph? Or just you? Oh, I got something in my eye.
Just plug your finger. Just saying.
Oh, I'm gonna do something. Linda said, so true, Shelley. And Renee said, my coworkers were downing 8 to 12 tamales each and pizza today and had the nerve to comment on my bacon wrapped chicken and boiled eggs. When I said I've maintained over 100-pound loss, they couldn't believe it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because they're just like, what? You're eating bacon and eggs and you lost 100 pounds? Well, I don't know why. Let me have some more of those tamales.
So I really think the best way to approach keto correctly is disregard everything you've ever been taught is healthy with the standard American diet.
Right.
It's like throw it away and start all over. Just go watch Dr. Berry and then you'll be good.
Right? Exactly. Renee said they even said, yeah, but what's your blood work or blood pressure like?
Outstanding.
Yeah. Shauna said, ever cook and get about 5 bites and then you're full? No, Shauna. I think I'm kind of like Rachel. Like when I see people say, "Oh, I'm just so full," or "I can't eat enough protein," like I could have ate Keith's pork chop too.
She does a lot of times out-eat me.
Yeah, I could.
I'll be finished pushing my plate away. She's like, well, give it over here.
Yeah, like when we get the wings.
Yeah.
I crush 15 wings, no problem. Like, no problem. Like, I wish that was like 10 wings. Oh, I can't. But I'm like, oh, yeah, let's keep going.
We can put you in a contest.
I'm saying I probably could have been, but,
But see, all those steakhouses, like over here in Texas, they do those, you need a 72-ounce steak in X number of hours.
Ridiculous.
But I want to enter her in that, because I know she can crush it. But then they load you up with all the damn carbs too, though.
Well, yeah, that's the part where they get you.
I guess.
Sorry, y'all, there's something in my eye. It's like burning. That's probably where all the habanero went.
Yeah. I had a couple of bites that were nice.
Yeah. Steph said, I used to get strange looks for doing no bread or other things. Oh, well, I'll take strange looks over not being unhealthy. I know, right? Like, it doesn't even bother me anymore. Like, my coach was talking about, when you go to somebody's house, it's kind of hard to ask them, well, how much did you use of this? And I'm like, no, if somebody invites me over, first of all, if they're really friends, then they'll know I want to know, okay, well, what is it you're cooking? What are you using? Did you use bad oils and all that? Like, they'll know that already. And if we're not on that friendship level, then I would just straight up tell them from the beginning, look,
I'm busy.
I have a lot of allergies. So thank you for the invite, but, maybe we could do it at my house or, just here's some things that, I'm able to eat food and leave it at that.
I've also heard of people when they get invited to stuff, places like for barbecues or whatnot, they just bring their own meat.
Right.
And help contribute that way.
Right, yeah.
Or they'll bring their own sides.
Well, what had happened is she was like, I don't know how to track the night because my friend invited me over and they cooked the whole meal for me. And
Good
I
luck.
was like, oh, yeah, see, I would have just been like straight
I'm
up.
fasting.
Or I would
That
have
probably
just
raise
been,
flags too with them.
right, I would have just been like, look, I have a lot of allergies. You know, can we, thank you for doing this. If you want, I'll bring a dish that we can all eat and, let me do this for you. Just kind of let me know what this is
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of go from there. But, I mean, I don't know, that's how I usually approach it because, I mean, I feel like when it comes, this is my health, so I'm not going to risk somebody else.
Oh, but one bite won't hurt you.
I don't
Have
know.
a little bit.
Sometimes when I have one bite of
Here's
something,
just a little bag of crack. One little bit won't hurt you.
I know, but sometimes when I've had like a little bite of something, I'll know, like my body will know, and I'll be sick.
But
and
yeah,
it's
because
not
there's
fun.
a barbecue joint around for us, a national chain, I think.
Yeah.
And every time we eat there, because when you read the ingredients and stuff, it sounds like they're clean. There's no sugar or whatnot in the rubs. But something about that place, every time we eat there, and she has to remind me because I bring them up every once in a while because I'm dumb. She's like, nope, we can't eat there because I get sick. It's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they don't do like the snow lady and just like cake it with the oil on top. There has to be something like that they're doing.
Yeah.
Margarine or something.
Right.
Because it really makes my stomach upset and I normally don't get that away.
Mm-hmm.
Linda said, I'm keto and my sister is vegan
Yeah.
and we have been told that we can clean a table.
Wow.
Renee said, ha ha ha, hey, welcome to Feces. What?
No, instead of CC's.
Oh, that's gross. Steph said, we were both keto, but also several guys he worked with was sick during the time also. He went to a doctor a few times and the doctor couldn't figure out what he had. Well, yeah, that's a lot of people I knew back then. But so did he seem to do a little bit better through it, or do you think his was just as bad as other people? Since you got over it so quickly, I was just curious.
I had an old man tell me one time that veterinarians are smarter than doctors. Because when you go see a doctor, you can tell him what's wrong with you. Whereas a vet has to look at an animal like,
Right? Because, like, Delilah's not telling where it hurts.
yeah.
And every day it's like,
Well, she's feeling better. She's snoring.
well, but she also had that pill, so I think it makes her sleepy.
Oh, okay. Get a little loopy.
Maybe. Let's see. Renee said, those people eat donuts, pastries, kolaches daily and snack on granola bars and apples because they're being healthy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the granola bar and the
I did that
apples.
too, except for the granola bar and apples. All that other stuff.
No, they're saying
I know.
they start their day with 2 or 3 kolaches and then their snack is a granola bar to be healthy.
Right.
Steph
Those
says,
stupid rice cakes.
this is what I loved about visiting y'all. I didn't have to stress over the eating and feeling odd for eating this lifestyle.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Shawnee said, I took over Easter dinner doing a rib roast in my air fryer
Wow.
with a coffee, white pepper,
Oh, that's the
and
one she was
cherry
telling me about,
smoke.
remember?
Oh, okay.
Good luck. I
Air-
hope that turns out.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the pictures. Air fryer biscuits, making a lime mud cake in my mini dash bun. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, Deb Smith is here. Hey, welcome.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
She goes, how was the pork chop? I was
Amazing.
out and had to get what I could. A grilled chicken salad. It was very good. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it was good.
Crushed it.
Yeah, we crushed it. We reverse seared it using our air fryer, and it turned out great. Okay, if you didn't have a smoker, I think that was a really
you
good
keep
option.
calling it an air fryer, but it's actually a convection oven.
But it's labeled as an air fryer
Yeah,
when
that's
you try
one
to
of the-
search for it.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, it does
But-
everything. It does all this other stuff too.
But we reverse seared it, and I think it turned out great. I mean, the only thing is when you do it in the smoker, it gives a hint of smoke. And to me, I think,
I slightly overcooked it a little bit, I think.
I think it was
Okay.
perfect. To
All
me,
right, then.
though, I feel like when it comes to smoked meat, pork is best smoked.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think the smoke flavor complements pork meat better
Okay.
than other meats.
Okay.
You don't agree?
Yeah, I think it's all the same.
Really, you can't tell difference.
No, I can tell, but I don't know. It's like my beef too.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying I don't like beef. I'm
Okay.
saying beef is really good, but I can eat beef out of a skillet. I can
That's
eat beef
true.
out of anything. And yeah, when you make a brisket, it's great. But to me, when you use pork and you smoke it,
Oh, I see what you're
the
saying.
smoke kind of brings out the flavors of pork in a different way that makes it even tastier
I got you.
than any other way you could cook it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? Like a pork butt,
Yeah.
pork shoulder.
Mm.
What's the difference between a pork shoulder and a Boston butt? Because when I look it up, it says it's the same thing.
Well, they said where it's located on the animal.
Oh, okay. So a Boston butt gets to be in a different location than a regular butt.
I guess. Yeah.
Boston said that's the butt, and
Yeah.
everybody else is like, no, this is the butt.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I have to look that up. I'm not
Steph
from
said,
Boston, so I don't know.
said they were all about equally sick. His was mainly just bathroom issues.
Oh.
Well, at least that's better than lung issues.
All right.
Deb said, I'm going to have to look up reverse sear. I have no idea how to do that. And she says she likes smoked pork. Us too.
Do you have a smoker? What I do is I just do it for 225 or 250, and then I do it for like 15 minutes, flip it, and do another 15 minutes. Then I pull the meat off or put it all the way to the corner, out of the way of the heat. Then run my heat up as high as I can, or really, really high, 375, 400, a little higher than that even, and then just sear it off. You can do it in the oven too. You do it basically the same way. That's how we did it. We basically used our air fryer as an oven, then we seared it in the skillet afterwards.
Yeah. And then you finished it off with a glaze
Yeah.
in the air fryer
Right.
under the broiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And it juicy. That's why I like those pork chops.
But reverse searing is really only best for thick cuts of meat. If you have thin ones, it's not really, you're not going to get any benefit from it. You're better off just go ahead and cook it in the skillet or on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried it with some of our cheap ribeyes that we got for like $4 a pound.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, no, now it's kind of almost
Tough.
overcooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was better just to flash cook it like normal.
Right.
Shauna said, haha, she said, but. Shauna said it's
So now we're just button balls.
Shauna said, a smoker is one thing, my air fryer can't be. I
Oh,
know,
that's
but
true.
you know, you could cheat. If you could find a clean liquid smoke,
No.
you could.
No.
Well, I'm saying you could
No.
cheat
No.
and do that.
No.
You don't have to be such a traditionalist.
No. It's not even worth the money.
No, you don't think so? I've never done it. I just hear people talk about it. They're like, oh, if you don't have a smoker, no big deal.
No.
What about when people would get the wood chips
Yeah.
and put the water in
Yeah.
the oven and then do
Yeah, you can do
that?
that. Yeah.
That'd be the same thing. So if you have an oven,
Yeah, you can do that. What you do is get you like a little one of those foil loaf pans. Get you some wood chips. They have it. They usually most of the grocery stores too, or like Academy, sports stores, stuff like that, will sell the wood chips for smoking. And just soak it in the water for a little while. Put foil over the top of your pan. Poke some holes in it, and then slide it into the oven with the food you're cooking, and it will hint it. You'll get a small hint of the smoke on it.
nice.
I've done that a lot when I used to live in an apartment.
Deb said, I do not have a smoker. This is on my bucket list this summer. Nice. Check if you have Costco.
Yes.
or Sam's, I'm sure, has it too. But Costco's been having some good deals on, like, on some smokers.
Yes.
Like a Pit Boss, or what was the other one? Traeger?
Traeger, Louisiana.
Yeah.
There's several.
Yeah, but when we went last time, he was really looking at the Traeger, and some guy, like, flagged him down and was like, don't buy it!
The last
Don't
one
get it.
was a lemon.
Yeah, he's like, no, the last two.
Yeah.
He's like, they're horrible, don't do it!
Run away.
I know, he's like, just don't! I try to save people. Renee said, like Missy Elliott, flip it and reverse it.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen that old lady singing that song? What show was she on? It was
Ellen?
yeah, it was on Ellen. That's hilarious when she
I
sings
know.
it. Go if you haven't seen it, go YouTube that.
Steph says, you corrected Shelly for saying air fryer, then you called it air fryer. Shame, shame, shame.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a good, dutiful husband.
Whatever.
She told me the
Shauna-
datings will continue until morale improves.
I didn't say it on camera. Shauna said, hungry heat. You won't love me still if I might have already used liquid smoke.
No. Well, we all make mistakes. I mean, I used to eat vegetables, but we learn and we do better.
Right? Renee said, the smoked chips and water infuse the meat versus soaking the meat in the chemicals of liquid smoke. Well,
Right.
that's very good, the way she...
Brainiac, I told you.
I know, she's so smart.
That's why I asked her that the other day. When did she become a doctor?
I'm saying, doctor and everything. Lawyer, yes. A veterinarian,
Yeah.
right? She knows all of that. Shauna said, when I was in college, I worked for a company driving around in my VW Bug demonstrating wood chips and barbecue grills at grocery stores.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was cool.
That is.
Oh, that had to be fun. Did you get to, like, actually cook food or just make the wood chips?
Right?
Because I'd be like, look, we need some hot dogs on this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Renee said, ha ha ha, never a lawyer.
Oh, really?
Never. Steph said, Hillary is gone, but did text to ask if Heath was alive and on the live tonight.
Oh, wow.
She was laugh out loud. I
So you
showed
got a
her.
reputation now.
She goes, I showed her that video from the other night. Laugh out loud.
Whatever.
Yeah.
See, this is how rumors get started.
But it's not a rumor. You said it on camera. That's what you keep me around for.
Uh-huh.
I know. Is that why everybody tuned in tonight, just to see if Heath would be here? Shauna said, yes, I had to get with the butcher at the store for food to barbecue. Oh, that had to be fun. So did you cook it yourself? Or did they bring people in? 'Cause that would have been a fun job.
Yeah.
Renee said, I don't have the yearn to argue like you lawyers. Huh. Yeah, that's true. It's more of debating, right?
Yeah.
That's what Stuart had posted. He said, how intimidating am I? And he says, oh, outside of work, I'm like a 1 or a 2. And he said, and then when I'm at my job, I'm a 10. He's a lawyer.
Jesus.
So I was like, I've never seen you at your job. I just can't believe you're go from one extreme to the other.
Right?
Right? Could you picture that?
No, he's too nice.
I don't know. Let's see.
That horseradish cheddar cheese we used the other night, he's the one that sent us that.
Yeah, that was nice. Steph said, that is right. There is proof. Laugh out loud.
What, you
Jess
taking
said,
bets?
I could never be a lawyer. I hate to argue. Well, what was it? His dad would tell us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, his dad was something else.
Yeah.
He would say, I don't argue. I just state my opinion and you either agree or you're wrong. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It was fun.
I don't argue. And what was funny is he was the one always arguing on all of the Facebook posts. Remember?
Yes.
He was always arguing with all of our friends. Oh, he was something else.
I think he was just bored and lonely.
Shauna said, I cooked it with these special wood cold things. Oh, that's cool. Deb said, I will just be a grandma. I love that job. Aw, well, that's the best job. Especially when you get to spoil them.
Yeah.
Shawnee said, Save, I'd be like, okay, fine, you're right, leave me be. Oh, wow. Renee said, I love what I do, and now my new co-workers keep telling me to go back for my doctorate in PT. Well, yeah, why not?
Duh.
If they pay for it, why not? What's your reasoning? Right? She said, Deb, you have an awesome job. Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of slowing down. We probably should call it a night, don't you think?
I'm fading.
You've been fading since like 5 p.m. today.
I know you worked me too hard.
I worked you nothing. I worked hard all day, all
I haven't
week.
seen it.
Well, that's because you're closed up in your office taking naps all day.
Well,
I come back there and I'll have my break and I come back there to be like, oh, what's going on? And there he is asleep in the chair.
yeah. I'm holding the chair down so it doesn't float away.
And then they've been telling us to keep like the doors open and stuff to
Air the house out.
to air the house out. And so our big master bedroom, which is like this huge sliding glass door, has been kept open. He was like, oh, that bed looks really comfy. Right? Today you were really ogling the bed. I was like, you better not lay down. We got live to get ready. Renee said old. OLD? What is that supposed to mean? You're never too old.
Well, you need to. I don't know if you can get to it from here because of the chat and everything, but I can't remember what next week is.
Let's
It's
see.
Friday.
No.
Is Rachel still on?
No, it's the 9th. So let's see. What is the 9th?
I'm just trying to think of what we're cooking next week.
I'm trying to think where the
Because I did a screenshot of the whole calendar she made, but it's on my computer
Screenshot.
and it's on my phone.
Special. Alright, you sent it to me. Hold on a second.
Yeah, but look how far you got to scroll. We talk so much. This is really exhilarating for everybody watching.
Okay, the 9th is beef ribs.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. But that's gonna be really exciting for them to watch because the only way I can cook them here, they're little short ribs. I was thinking about doing them in the Instant Pot, and I think we're gonna cook them for like an hour, hour and a half to get them done.
I just figured that morning you'd put them in that Instant Pot and let them go all day.
Yeah, but then they don't get to see it though. So you just
Well,
want
they
to watch
can-
me open them up.
Yeah, open
How
it
fun
up.
is that? Because I even tell everybody that I'm gonna cook something with y'all. Is that gonna be fine, y'all?
Do we do that or?
Or do y'all wanna
Change it
watch? Or you gonna watch my Instant Pot sit for an hour and a half?
I know, right? Yeah. Well, there you go. Steph said he looks like he's ready for Betty by time. I'm
Almost.
saying, oh, Bridget's here. Hey, Bridget,
Hello.
we're about to sign
Howdy.
off. Lisa said, sorry I'm quiet, looking up recipes.
Nice.
Ooh. Shauna said, nighty night,
Good night.
sleepy heat.
I just caught my second wind. Y'all are in for another 6 hours.
Whatever, that's a lie. Jimmy is passed out, goes in at midnight. He's the
Oh,
only
wow.
driver till Thursday.
Wow.
Wow.
What does he do? What does he do? I mean, I know he drives, but what? Because I thought he said that he was a cement driver.
She said she thought it was hamburgers. She said, miscounted my days. Deb said, I love short ribs in the Instant Pot. I did them from frozen and they were done in an hour. Wow.
Yeah, but would you tune in for that?
Ooh, he's got almost 70 hours. Yeah. What do y'all think? Do the short ribs in the Instant Pot? Well, maybe what I could do, while that's going in the Instant Pot, maybe I can make something to go with it in the air fryer. Because I'll be in my reverse then.
Yeah, or in that little baby cakes thing.
Right. Yeah, I could do that, and then because I'll be in my reverse.
Okay. You reverse sear yourself.
Reverse searing myself. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much.
All right, I guess they're sending me to bed now.
Sending you to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, Cece Mama just got here.
See, now I
Hello
can't
and
leave.
goodbye. Just jumped in. Aw. Sorry. Oh, she says he delivers fly ash and dry cement and loads his truck and then has to offload it in a silo.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense then. Because I was wondering about the hours. The reason why.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, well, thanks for coming, everybody. We enjoyed it again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Everyone has a wonderful Easter. Have a great weekend, and I can't wait to talk to everybody next Friday and then see everybody's pictures this week.
Yeah.
I like to see all the Chop Challenge pictures.
Yes.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Good night, y'all.
Good night. Click that button.
Click your button. What are you doing?
I'm just tired.
Growling.